Hey, Pardon My Take listeners, you can find every episode on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Prime members can listen ad-free on Amazon Music. On today's Pardon My Take, we have our good friend, Jimmy Tatro, in studio, recurring guest. Real Bros of Simi Valley Season 3 picks back up today. Make sure you watch it, support our friend. Also, Billy Football totally lost his mind. He said Jimmy Tatro is his hero, and but he said you were a sweet bro, so you're good. We also have our good friend Josh Allen and his teammate, now also good friend Tre'Davious White. Little Buffalo Bills action for the people. We're going to talk a little NBA. We got Firefest. We have Bigger Than Ben Episode 2 recap, so a packed Friday show to send you off into Labor Day weekend before football comes back. And before we do all that, Pardon My Take is brought to you by the Cash App. Not only is it the easiest place to send money to your friends, it's the safest. It is the #1 social distancing app in the world. You don't want to be handing people money. You don't want to be face-to-face. Use the Cash App. It links directly to your bank account. It is super easy to use. And, oh, yeah, fantasy football is going. I had my first draft the other night. Guess what? I am going to send my league fees via the Cash App because it's one quick touch of a button, and you can get it done. That's how easy the Cash App is. Go sign up right now. Use code BARSTOL. You get $10 for free, $10 to ASPCA. They're also giving away money all the time on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. Do it because the Cash App is the best. The Cash App sponsors us. This is the Cash App Studio, presented by Cash App. So go right now, download the Cash App from the App Store, Google Play Store today, and get involved with the Cash App. Okay, let's go.
And a lot of work to be done. No place to hang out or washing. And then I can't blame all on the sun. Oh no, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. And then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue.
Pardon My Take, presented by Barstool Sports.
Welcome to Pardon My Take, presented by the Cash App. Go download it right now. Use code BARSTOOL. You get $10 for free, $10 to ASPCA. Today is Friday, September 4th, Labor Day weekend. Feeling good, feeling great. We got a little bit of chill in the air. Football's coming back. It feels great, guys. And James Harden stinks in a Game 7. So all is right in the world.
Stinks in Game 7, but what we saw was the emergence of James Harden as an elite perimeter defender last night.
He was saving all his energy.
So it is one of these things where if that shot had gone another way, if one or two things had broken differently, we would be hammering James Harden today, absolutely hammering him.
I think we still can, by the way, because
can.
He only shot the ball 3 times in the fourth quarter, and he is the Houston Rockets offense. So I think I can still throw out some James Harden slander.
Yeah, we can slander him a little bit, and he does look fat. He does look out of shape, but he did hustle on that one play that counted. Got a hand on the ball. The big story from last night's games was the end of both games and the bizarre officiating that came out of it.
But it's also to be expected.
And really strange play calls, too, from the Thunder.
Wait, the biggest story is Lou Dort, max deal. Mm-hmm. I just like saying Lou Dort.
It's a great name.
Lou Dort is such a great name. And Lou Dort, if you had a player who was just like, you gave him all the athleticism and talent to play in the NBA, but he had no real feel for like pace or anything really, that's Lou Dort. And it's so fun to watch because he would just drive as hard as he could to the hoop and then just chuck the ball as hard as he could to like an unsuspecting teammate, just wet from 3. And then he had 30 and he would hit a 3, and then the next possession he would miss the rim.
Yeah.
And he is also the James Harden stopper, and the only problem with the Thunder losing is we couldn't watch Lou Dort fucking cuff up LeBron for a 7-game series.
He's like the kid in your class in like 6th and 7th grade that's super athletic and like really good at football,
never played basketball, but he's just like so good because he's such an athlete.
Right. Yeah. No, Hank hit the nail on the head. He is like if you're ever in your like university's gym, and then the football team comes in to play some pickup basketball. That's how Lou Dort plays.
I love it.
And I love the fact that his name is Lou Dort, and he plays exactly like somebody that you would expect somebody like Lou Dort to play.
And just saying Dort.
Dort is fun. Dort is in session.
I also appreciate
Welcome to Dort Center.
I retweeted the guy. I think he's had this account for a while now, but it's just the Dort Report.
Yeah.
And I just love it. And he's just like during the game, he'd be like, "How we feeling about Lou?" Well, we're feeling great.
It was also Jimmy Butler night. Jimmy Butler.
Wait, hold on. I want to talk about Jimmy Butler.
Yeah,
but
me too.
Chris Paul, the flop, that one sequence where there was like 6 flops, and basically both teams were saying like trying like we can flop our way to victory. That game was built for Chris Paul, and Chris Paul noticeably kind of absent towards the end there when he's like, hey, why not try to get to the ball and get a shot?
He was
like,
built for this, though.
They set him up so good for that when he was coming down. He's like, Chris Paul was telling us, like, these are the situations he's been practicing for, and then he just passed away, and, like, it never was close to him getting a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, when they were talking about Dort, like, Mark Jackson was trying he was trying his little heart out to compliment Dort, but his compliments kept coming out like this. Lou Dort understands that he stinks and that he's going to be left open for some shots because he is Lou Dort. Right. And he doesn't have a problem filling that role of being the guy who sucks. But that's why Lou Dort is a great player. I was like, wait a second, Mark. Mark Jackson's also the king of saying, like, you're going to tell me that these guys aren't trying their hardest out here?
Careful, Michael Scott.
What?
Keep going.
You're gonna tell me that these guys don't want to win this playoff game? Like he gets into arguments with little Mark Jackson's on his shoulder.
Yes,
and he invents narratives that don't exist. But I just love it when announcers do that. Like,
he asks himself questions constantly.
You got to sit here and tell me that these guys don't want to win this playoff game. It's like no. Who said that to you, Mark Jackson?
They all do.
Are you okay?
They all do. All right. So Jimmy, not his best night, but the Heat look good, and I am actually ready. We now Richard Jefferson has launched us prematurely, I might add, because I was saving my Giannis slander for at least Game 3 or Game 4. But Richard Jefferson launched the internet into that by calling him a Pippen and he needs a Jordan, and we're off.
Yeah.
Like, 2-time MVP, I assume he's going to win this year. We're fucking ready to go. No clutch gene, stinks in the playoffs, he's a bum. It's hot take season.
Didn't we have that debate earlier this year about LeBron James being more of a Michael Jordan? I think LeBron got so punked by the Michael Jordan documentary that somebody, I forget who it was, but they threw out the take like Michael Jordan is more like a Scottie Pippen, and now AD is like his Michael Jordan. Yeah. So now we've gone to comparing people to Scottie Pippen, who by all rights is a
25 player of all time,
top 50 player of all time, I would say. But yeah, he was on that list of the NBA's all-time greats. He's a very good player, but if you compare an MVP to Scottie Pippen, you might as well be saying that they're dog shit.
Right.
And so now we're on to arguing about that. They are down 2-0, but it's like a bad 2-0. There's nothing about the Bucks team that makes me think that they can beat the Heat in 7 games or the Celtics in 7 games.
Yeah, I mean, it's just someone made the analogy. I think it's kind of it's spot on, but it's a little apt that like the Giannis right now, regular season Giannis is like that late 90s Shaq who puts up a ton of big numbers. But the problem is you need a really good wing guy in the playoffs. Like, it's a lot harder. The games get called differently. Teams can adjust. And Giannis just barreling to the hoop isn't going to work all the time. And you don't really respect his 3-point shot. And he's not a passer, like as good of a passer as like LeBron or even like a Harden. So teams can do stuff with him, and now he needs his wing guy. He needs his Jordan or Kobe.
He needs to find a Michael Jordan or a Kobe Bryant.
And poor Chris Middleton's like,
that's all.
So this is about me.
Well, Chris Middleton, when you hear all the analysis out there, it's like Giannis. He is unable to like drive to the hoop. Because he's not like a great ball handler,
right?
In terms of like creating his own shot that way. He doesn't have like a step back. I guess he can shoot a set jumper or he can jam on somebody. So he needs somebody that can get their own shot when Giannis is like attracting the defense. And you're right, Chris Middleton is that player.
Right.
That's the role that he plays, and he's not bad at it. But every shot at Giannis saying that he needs a Jordan is a direct shot at Chris Middleton.
By the way, he didn't have like a bad game. We're talking like it's obviously we're poking fun of the fact that we as sports fans and sports media always have to immediately go to the hottest take of Giannis now sucks and he's a Pippen, which doesn't suck, but like you said, like that's now become a slur. He didn't have like that bad.
We're not going to say Pippen anymore on this show.
It's kind of like the James Harden thing, where you in the playoffs, guys who are that high level of players, if they aren't able to keep that, like if they just go down like 10%, it's totally different, and it changes everything in the complexity of their team. I do think the Bucks are going to make a little bit of a series. I wouldn't count them out fully, but it's not looking good. And of course, trigger warning for Bucks fans. Any Bucks fan listening right now, you can skip 30 seconds ahead. Got to ask yourself, is Giannis now going to leave Milwaukee? Because they don't have the team around him.
Well, they've got Dante, my buddy Dante, on the team.
Very bad.
They missed Delly. Delly was the heart and soul of that team. You're right. Like the Bucks were, when they would overperform in the playoffs, then everybody was like happy. But they've set the expectation so high.
Well, Giannis himself, he fucking crowned himself. Remember when he crowned himself? He put a king's crown, like a fake king's crown, on his head after a big dunk, and he's like, "I'm here. I'm the king." So you can get criticized after that, and it sucks that it happens, but it's just how the sports world works.
Yeah,
I say it sucks that it happened. I actually love that it happens because this is the best part about being a sports fan is saying dumb shit about guys who are incredible and winning MVPs and being like, bum.
Looking back at the end of that Rockets Thunder game, you saw Chris Paul. Like Chris Paul was the official on that last play. Like they were going to give them just another inbounds pass off the timeout, but Chris Paul like went over, argued with the refs for a while, convinced them that there was a call. He did a verbal flop to the refs and was like, "No, you called this against me." That gave me a drunk idea. I wasn't drunk, but this is a drunk idea. A team or teams should just hire like former referees that know the rule books really like back and front to be like the last guy on the bench, so that they know all the loopholes, they know what's going on in the court. It's almost like in Congress when like an oil company will hire an ex-congressman to be like their lobbyist. There should be a lobbyist position at the end of the bench. I think a smart coach
I think it's just Chris Paul.
would take a play like a Chris Paul, but like that's his role on the team to just communicate with the officials back and forth.
Yeah, I like that. All right, so we're recording this early because we're going to head out for Labor Day. By the way, we're going to have a show on Tuesday and Friday next week. Tuesday and Friday. So get ready for that. No show Wednesday. We're going to do Tuesday instead. We have the Celtics Raptors are about to play. Celtics are going to sweep.
Maybe
Just say
gentleman's
it.
sweep 4-1.
Yeah,
4-1,
I like
okay.
it.
We'll give them one. They'll go home. Home court advantage. They'll probably take one there.
Get that home cooking in Boston.
Yeah.
Eat some beans.
No,
crush
Toronto.
them. Oh, you mean Toronto's going to go home?
Yeah, like
okay, they're going home.
They'll
Eat
get
some
one real
poutine.
quick. Yeah.
Got it.
And then Clippers are going to kill the Nuggets. Agreed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Lakers are going to destroy
Concur.
the Rockets.
Yes.
The Lakers are going to destroy the Rockets, but there will be one game where the Rockets just shoot the lights out from three, and everyone's going to be like, could it happen? Who knows? And it's also, I'm very excited for that series just because it's the Frankenstein series, like I was saying, where the Rockets are going to just put out a bunch of guys that are 6'7" and below, and the Lakers, I think, can actually put out a full team that's 6'7" and above. So what will happen? And James Harden will be tired the whole time. I just hope
He'll
we
have
get
a game
to
where he goes for 45, though.
It'd be great if we got to a Game 7 just to see him fail again.
Yes, that'd be wonderful.
Like it's just fun. It's fun. It's like speaking of fun, there's a good segue. Bashing James Harden on Twitter is something we can all bond, together with. I thought the same for Kirk Cousins, but apparently that is now off limits because Kirk Cousins said, "If I die, I die," when talking about the coronavirus with Kyle Brandt, and I made a joke, you made a joke, then people were like, "Dude, like." There's obviously the Vikings stands, which I understand, like whatever. Everyone has the fan bases, or people in the fan bases are like, no, Kirk Cousins is actually good. But then it obviously became political, and people were like, Kirk Cousins didn't do anything wrong. Listen, I'm just making Kirk Cousins jokes. I've been making Kirk Cousins jokes for a very long time. I'm going to keep making Kirk Cousins jokes.
I'm the king of
stop
of
making
hating
it
on
political.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah,
I will go to my grave.
It has nothing to do with
if
politics.
I die making fun of Kirk Cousins. Making fun of Kirk Cousins is my personal Big Ten. Big Cat, you know how you get really upset whenever somebody says, like, okay, the Big Ten is coming back. No, it's not coming back. Like that whole flip-flop.
It is.
You get sad. I get sad envisioning a world where I'm not allowed to make fun of Kirk Cousins. It brings me such joy to do. And the thing is, like, you can bend any stat in the Kirk Cousins cinematic universe to fit your narrative about him and be like, you can cherry pick. He's the most accurate passer in the history of the NFL. He's the new Sam Bradford when it comes to that. He is just so fun to debate about because the people that will disagree with you that love Kirk Cousins, they're 99% Vikings fans and then 1% just delusional people that are so much fun to engage with.
Just guys who just love Kirk Cousins.
Billy.
I said it to Will Kane, tweeted like nothing Kirk Cousins said was wrong. He's getting criticized for this. And I just replied to him, I was like, dude, if we can't make fun of Kirk Cousins, I also don't care if I die.
Yes.
Like that is same exact thing. Like
Kill me.
I do not if you're now saying we have to respect Kirk Cousins, that's it.
Deal's over. That
over.
is not part of the social contract.
Throw it all away.
Kirk Cousins.
The world doesn't need to exist anymore. Fucking toss Twitter in a garbage bin. And, kill us all. We'll all just bite a cyanide capsule because I want to make fun of Kirk Cousins.
Yes, if Kirk Cousins says, like, I believe that the red quarterback jersey protects me from COVID, I want to be able to comment on that.
Right.
And I don't want to feel ashamed about that. That's who I am.
I will always get, and I'm sure you get it too, where people will be like, dude, you root for Mitch Trubisky. And I'm like, listen, man, I have a long list of years where I understand what bad quarterback play looks like.
Yeah.
I'm speaking from a place. I make fun of Mitch Trubisky and Bears quarterbacks just as much as I make fun of Kirk Cousins. Relax.
I watched Kirk Cousins for 5 years. I know more about Kirk Cousins than the people who are his fans right now know about Kirk Cousins.
God, it's all falling apart.
It is.
All right, so the other.
But I do have to. I have to say, as much fun as it is to hate on Kirk Cousins, another part of that interview where he was talking about Creed and his love of Creed, I have to take my hat off and just absolutely respect the hell out of, because he was saying that he actually had his representatives reach out to Creed's representatives to see if they would play an acoustic show in his own house just for his own enjoyment. And listen, if you reach that point in life where you can like get your favorite band of all time to come over and play a private concert for you in your house just because you're bored, you won. You have one life. So me sitting back and being like, you look like Billy Football if he caught botulism, that should not offend you.
It's also, that's the portion of the podcast where Kirk Cousins was just doing a parody of Kirk Cousins.
Yes.
He's like, what is the most Kirk Cousins thing I can say? I tried to hire Creed for a personal concert.
I have a Rick Riley joke about
it.
Okay. If Scott Stapp's arms were so wide open, it's no wonder Kirk failed to connect with him.
Good. That's good. That's really good. Our resident guy who looks like Kirk Cousins, any defense? You do look like Kirk Cousins.
What is botulism?
You look like Kirk Cousins.
It's a disease.
It's a sport.
It's like when you catch
balls.
You know when
I thought you were a doctor.
When old people inject that stuff into the Botox into their face to make it not move anymore, that's the botulism toxin.
Okay.
You are a young Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins, honestly, I'm also a Creed fan. They have really uplifting music and positivity.
Also a former quarterback like Kirk Cousins.
I think Kirk Cousins, actually, if he was on the right team, he could definitely win.
He is. This is the team. When you say if Kirk Cousins was on the right team.
The team just anteed up and paid him the contract.
This team that he's currently on right now is the team that you would make an argument about of if Kirk Cousins was on a good enough team.
No, their offensive line isn't good enough.
Kirk Cousins on the Niners.
I'm going to bring back my old Jay
Super Bowl.
Cutler playbook.
Okay.
Listen, if he had an offensive line, it would be fine. What?
I think
he said Kirk Cousins on the Niners would win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's better than Garoppolo.
I think he's.
Jimmy G listens to this show.
Yeah.
And what's up, George? Greg Kittle. No, I disavow that comment. But
dude,
you
like that?
No, absolutely.
So that's there you go. The best argument you can make about
so
Kirk Cousins is that he came back. He went to a 21-0 deficit against a shitty Bucs team in the first half, and then came back and barely won that game.
And then yelled at people.
Yeah, and then yelled at people in the most incompletive, aggressive fashion possible.
I'm just saying I'm not worried about Cousins in the spread because I'm not worried about anybody catching anything from him.
Okay.
And the spread. Oh, the spread of the disease.
Got it.
No one's going to catch a disease from
I feel
Kirk
like you
Cousins.
read that joke and just misremembered reading it back.
Uh-huh.
I actually wrote it.
There feels like a word or two that you missed.
I did. Anyway.
Okay. And then the other news was Leonard Fournette is now a Buck. I'm sad. I really wanted him on the Bears just so that I could say, how could you beat the 2017 second and fourth pick? But who's like, why are people saying this is like a big game changer?
Dream team. Yeah, at some point in the last 24 hours, Leonard Fournette went from being trash to being like the missing piece that's going to put Tom Brady and Gronk into the Super Bowl.
It's essentially my Kevin White joke, but in real life, everyone's being serious. They're
Yes.
like, Leonard Fournette was the fourth pick in the draft. How could he be bad?
Yes.
He can be bad because we've seen him be bad.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely the issue. He can help solve their like red zone woes because he'll always. If he was on the Falcons, for example, Dan Quinn would never have kicked that field goal
True.
because he would just hand the ball in
Over and
perpetuity
over
to
and
Leonard
over.
Fournette at the 2-yard line, and he'd get tackled at the 1.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Leonard Fournette might be the most frustrating goal line back in the history of the
Trent
NFL,
Richardson.
proportion to his body type.
Trent Richardson's up
Trent,
there.
yeah, no, but Trent Richardson
Can't find the hole.
he would score at the goal line. Remember
Yeah.
his rookie year, he had like 10 touchdowns
Yeah.
in Cleveland, and I think all of them came from like 2 yards. Leonard Fournette, if you put a goal line in front of him, it's going to be very frustrating to watch Leonard Fournette trying to extend the ball into the goal line that says end racism and falling 6 inches short every single time.
We need now. We're going to get the Leonard Fournette fans mad at us. Leonard 101, come out.
Are the Bucks a super team?
Yes, they're a dream team.
You think there's
Bucks have entered into dream team status right now. Yes,
I think someone has to say it though.
Well,
Someone
I just
on the
did.
Bucks. No, on the Bucks. Someone on
Giannis.
the Bucks has to be like, we're kind of a dream team. We're kind of a dream team.
Who is the most likely on that team?
Gronk.
will super teams ruin the NFL?
If Gronk,
No, but he's
Gronk, he's been
his training.
Yeah, I know.
Connor Barth?
His-
training.
Yeah, if you could get Gronk, maybe like in 6 weeks when he flushes more of
You
the
guys might
Patriots
be
out
able to
of
get him to say it.
right. It should be like dream team.
No, but he'd be like, this team's super, like thinking like it's sick.
Sweet.
I like
not
when you
knowing.
do Gronk because you're doing yourself.
I know. He was a big idol of mine.
It's the cream team.
Oh, they should bring back the creamsicles. All right, let's get to Firefest of the week, and then we got our interviews. PFT, you got a quick ad?
Yes, I want to talk to you guys about our great friends over at 3Chi. You've heard us talk about 3Chi a lot over the last couple months, and it's because they're a great company. They sell a wide range of hemp products. They sell CBD, CBN, CBG, CBC vapes, lotions, and tinctures. I don't see any Delta 8 THC on this list, but they do have great CBD, CBN, CBG, and CBC vapes, lotions, tinctures. All their products are formulated by a biochemist. They're made in the USA. They have USA-grown hemp. Their products are the strongest hemp products on the market because they use more cannabinoids than just CBD. Again, it's the CBN, CBC, and CBG that they use that make their products so great. They have products specifically designed to calm you, to help you focus, make you happy, help you sleep, and soothe your aches and your pains. Just go to 3chi.com. That's the number 3, chi.com. Shop for 3Chi's CBD, CBG, and CBN, tinctures, vapes, lotions, and use promo code PMT at checkout. Get 5% off your order. It's promo code PMT at checkout, 5% off. You have to be 18 to purchase. Go to the number 3, chi.com.
All right, let's go Firefest of the week. Hank.
My Firefest, life as a parent, I'm sure you guys have dealt with this, but my puppy got kennel cough for the first time.
No disrespect to families.
No disrespect to families. I don't know how this would be disrespectful to families.
Well, you were talking about like you've dealt with your children. This is your child.
Correct. He got kennel cough. He was supposed to go staying with Ria's parents this weekend while we went on a mandatory work absence where they're not. It's not a vacation.
What's it
They're
called?
just a mandatory.
Mandatory work long weekend of not working.
Yeah, but it's not my choice.
Yeah.
But he has kennel cough. Ria's parents have dogs, so he can't go there and stay with them because he's contagious. And the place we're going to stay doesn't allow dogs, so now we can't go.
Did you not give him his shots? What are you like a
It's so sad, kennel cough.
Rob Schneider type?
It's very
Don't
sad.
believe in vaccinations, Hank?
No, we got
Very
him all his
sad.
shots. I actually think it might have been from They have an old dog that's kind of
your
old.
dog. You're shaming.
No, you just get it from other dogs, and we were just trying to
You've
figure
had
out
a cough recently.
which dog had it.
Do you think you had kennel cough?
No, I don't think humans can get it.
They can.
They absolutely can.
100% can.
Oh.
Stella had kennel cough when we adopted her because we adopted her from a shelter because
Saved her
I've
life.
got a good fucking heart.
Who saved who?
You adopted Normie, right?
In a way.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Is that your Firefest? The last vacation of the summer.
Not a vacation.
Not vacation.
Mandatory
but-
work. It's a mandatory work
Do you,
absence.
do you have medication?
Yeah, we took him to the vet. He's all set. Got antibiotics. He just can't be around other dogs for 2 weeks.
Okay. Does he eat the medicine, or do you have to like hide it in peanut butter?
Hide it in treats.
Mm-hmm. That's one thing Leroy's really good at is you can like hide it in anything. Like they sell these little pocket pills or these combo type things that you can put the pill in for a dog, and Leroy will eat somehow in his mouth. He'll like gnaw around all the edges and then spit the pill out on the ground.
Yep. Stella does that too. The cheese. Give her the cheese. She just figures it out.
Is that it, Hank?
Firefest?
Firefest of the week by
Firefest.
Hank. Just one of them.
Yeah. that's
Okay.
it.
Well, I mean, no disrespect to families for me, but this is my first mandatory work absence of the summer, really since March, and it's
Kind of a shame. I was looking
It
forward
is.
to getting some stuff done this weekend.
me
but
too. I'm leaving Leroy alone in the new apartment for the first time. And
By
like-
himself?
Well, there's going to be a dog sitter that comes over to check in on him,
Okay.
but I'm going to be worried.
All right.
I'm going to be worried sick
He'll be
about him.
fine. I'm here
I want
too.
to set up like a nanny cam or something so I can check in on him, see if he's walking into walls. I did smear an extra layer of peanut butter on the walls just for his safety while I'm gone.
I'll be around.
Thank you.
I
In
low-key
case of
have one of those
emergency.
nanny cams, too, that I don't use. If I might be able to swing it to you.
Oh yeah,
That's
if the dog
creepy.
sitter listens to this show, I actually
Yeah.
do have a nanny
The teddy
cam,
bear.
and you can see it. I can see every single room. So just so you know, I'm watching
Yep.
it.
Absolutely.
And then my other Firefest of the week is I can't wear any different pairs of shoes ever again anymore.
Nope.
So I've been walking on air, literally, with these shoes. 5'10 and a half, feeling great. They're not lifts. They're perfectly normal shoes, so find a new slant already. So I put on a different pair of shoes to go running, not to brag, the other day, and I felt tiny. I felt like an inward. And last night I was on my couch, and I ordered 3 different colorways of this exact same type of shoe.
Beautiful.
So now I guess I'm strictly
Big Cat Special.
a
Yeah.
Zoom 720 for life. Did
Dude,
you do that?
No, well, I've done it for shoes. I do it for socks,
Hats.
underwear, hats. Like if you just take jeans,
I
only
found
wear
something
Mugsy
that
jeans,
works for me.
Yeah, no, it's the ultimate liberation when you find a product that you love and you're like, I'm just going to buy all of it and never have to make a decision again in my life.
Yeah, and XFL Combine's coming up soon. I can officially list myself as 5'10 and a
That
half,
would
which
be
rounds up to
huge.
5'11.
Although they probably want a shorter kicker. I feel
Why?
like- I don't know. I feel like kickers
More grounded?
Yeah, they just like shorter kickers. Just be like, this guy doesn't have any
Whoa.
delusions of grandeur. What?
5'10 and a half.
5'10 and a half is not exact. I'm not
Right.
like dunking
It's
on
not really
anybody
popping
yet.
off of the sheet.
Oh, that's short?
Uh-huh.
So then what would be 5'8"?
5'8's normal.
Okay.
5'8 is normal
5'10"
short.
and a half is short.
5'10 and yeah, it's actually pretty simple. If you've ever seen,
All
a-
I'm saying is no one's
if you've
looking
seen-
at 5'10 and a half being like, that guy's tall.
Right.
Yeah, if you've seen a
Okay.
meme on Twitter, guys who are 5'9 and a half to 5'11 and a half are basically the size of an ant.
Right.
Guys who are like 5'8 to 5'9, that's just normal short.
Right.
I'm not out here pretending I'm 6 feet. I'm saying with a fact and with authority that I'm 5'11.
I have a feeling you're going to find shoes that maybe give you even more of a lift.
Well, somebody suggested maybe I put some lift into
Into
these
the
shoes,
shoes, yeah.
and then I'd be above
Find
6
your way to
feet.
6
But
feet.
you know what? I don't want to trick anybody. I am who I am. I'm just wearing the shoe. They're just comfortable shoes. I just like these shoes.
all right, my Firefest is I got 2 of them. These Twitter moments where they're just showing you what big college football games coming up is just driving me insane. I saw it last weekend and I was like,
The Bears.
okay, maybe it's just a malfunction, but now they just have like Illinois versus Ohio State tonight. And I just can't stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
It's like when we were going through the schedule, imagining what weeks were going to be like LSU at Alabama,
Right.
all that stuff. Like, it was like second week in October was going to be all these great matchups. Just thinking about what could have been. You don't need to rub my face in on Twitter.
Yeah, right, exactly. And then my other Firefest is, although college football is technically back this weekend, there are some games.
Big slate.
My other Firefest is it's Madden Code season, and I don't know. I think I've lost the luster. I don't feel the same.
Why's that?
I don't know. I just don't feel
It's
the
not
same
new and
power.
different
Right?
for
I don't
you?
feel the same power.
Is it just because nobody wants these Madden codes?
No, people want them. Believe me, my mentions are all asking for Madden codes. But yeah, I'm gonna put a couple in this show, and then
Why don't you just
rattle
rattle a couple off?
PS4 3JQ4 TGNBMK4D, Xbox YPPRJ 3TR6Q RKJ3K 6P77J C7F7Z.
How'd that feel?
No, it doesn't.
What if you hired like a plane, like a Skywriter that had the banner with the Madden code behind it, and then hired that person to like fly around the city?
Yeah, I don't know.
That could be fun.
I just don't feel it the same way. So I mean, I'm not saying it's over, but whatever. We'll just take those. Whoever wants those, take those. All right, Billy, your Firefest.
I have 2 Firefests of the weeks. First one, I was running through the woods with my dog. Speaking of like dog ailments, and he was rolling around in horse chestnuts, and he had an allergic reaction. Turns out there.
Are you the worst dog owner ever?
No, we were exercising.
Horse chestnuts feels like one of those euphemisms.
Balls.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What is a horse chestnut?
it's like a regular chestnut, but it's a certain variety that you can't eat, but horses and deer love. It's actually great bait for hunting.
You hunt horses?
Deer. I don't actually hunt deer, but anyway, so had to give him some Benadryl. Anyway, my second Firefest of the week, I had this on Monday.
There's no way you gave him the correct dosage.
I called my vet.
You called your friend.
Wait, so
You called your friend.
did you give him the same examination that you gave to Hank?
Kind of.
Okay.
Anyway, so Dude Wipes, great product. I've been using them. We were talking about this the other day. Great for the penultimate wipe because you don't have the dryness and you have the cleanness. So I was at my buddy's house. He sometimes has Dude Wipes. His light bulb was out in his bathroom, so it was all dark. So I was like, look, hey, I hope this package is either Dude Wipes or if I'm unlucky, he uses cocoa butter wipes a lot. So hopefully one of them I can use to wipe my
Wait,
penultimate
what do you
wipe.
use cocoa butter wipes for?
This is hurting my brain.
What does
Anyway,
someone use cocoa butter wipes for?
For their skin
Okay.
to hydrate. Anyway, I wiped using it. I get up, leave. My asshole started burning like I put alcohol on a cut. Turns out it was a disinfectant wipe.
Oh, okay.
You have a really clean
Wait,
butt
is
then.
this the Firefest story?
Yeah,
Okay. That
That's
actually
what
ended up
happened.
being good.
it sucked.
Right, but it was
Worse
a
than
good
the hottest
story.
buffalo.
So how'd you get
Wild
rid of
Wings.
it?
You
Did
use
he,
it-
did he have to wipe it out?
No.
You have to use a Roman swipe next and just numbs it right up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Does your friend also
So
live
just-
in a barn?
No, just make
Just
sure.
no power?
Make sure. Yeah, honestly, in my area we lose power a lot. Make sure that when you're wiping, that what you're
I feel
wiping
like
with
it's just that you live in a barn
is
community.
not.
You're running through the woods.
I live with the Amish.
You live in a barn.
Yeah.
Your friend doesn't have power.
Anyway, just make sure what you're wiping with is only Dude Wipes.
Is your butt good though?
It hasn't recovered, to be honest.
Whoa.
You got to just go on an all soup diet.
Sit in a puddle.
Soup and pudding.
Sit in a gross
Don't
puddle.
fix your back end.
You got it.
That's my fire.
All right,
All right, good
Firefest,
job, Billy. And that was a good story for Monday.
And
I
also
totally
the
forgot
horse
about
chestnut.
It. The horse chestnut. You feel good about it? I feel like you don't feel good about it.
You know what? I just need to get into this weekend.
Everybody tweet emojis of peaches.
Sober
at
September,
Billy.
though, this weekend.
Yeah.
Sober September.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about
life is just
IPA
stressful.
staying in your
Hours.
bunghole.
Life is just stressing you out. All right, let's get to our interviews. First up, we have Jimmy Tatro. Before we do that, a word from our friends at NHTSA. Everyone knows about the risks of driving drunk. You could get in a crash. People could get hurt or killed. But let's take a moment to look at some surprising statistics. Almost 29 people in the United States die every day in alcohol-impaired vehicle crashes. That's one person every 50 minutes. Even though drunk driving fatalities have fallen by a third in the last 3 decades, drunk driving crashes still claim more than 10,000 lives each year. Drunk driving can have a big impact on your wallet, too. You could get arrested and incur huge legal expenses. You could possibly even lose your job. So what can you do to prevent drunk driving? Plan a safe ride home before you start drinking. Designate a sober driver or call a taxi. If someone you know has been drinking, take their keys and arrange for them to get a sober ride home. We all know the consequences of driving drunk, but one thing's for sure, you're wrong if you think it's not a big deal. Drive sober or get pulled over. Seriously, guys, don't even risk it. It's not worth it. Uber, Lyft, all these things exist now. It should be an absolute no-brainer. Do not get in a car, behind the wheels, in a car with someone who's been drinking. Don't even risk it, not even a drink. So do it. Make sure you're safe. Make sure that you are having fun, but being safe. It is not worth it. And thank you to NHTSA for spreading that message. Okay, here is our friend, Jimmy Tatro. Okay, we now welcome on recurring guest, friend of the program. It is Jimmy Tatro.
What's up, guys?
He is in person. Good to see you, dude.
Good to see you. I love getting that recurring guest title. That's big.
You're there.
Well, you're a recurring guest the first time you do an interview. We just tell people that so it incepts them into being like, now I have to come on next time I'm invited. But now you're like a legit recurring guest.
Legitimate
Now,
recurring
I would
guest.
say you're getting dangerously close to like friend of the program territory.
Yeah, I think you're full friend of the program.
Wow,
You're
guys.
fucked.
Yes.
Wow.
You're
Yes.
fucked, my friend.
And here I was just thinking I was coming in for my Boner Dogs callback.
By
Since
the way,
you brought it up,
it's things are cooking.
yeah,
Yeah,
there is.
We interviewed Sandler after like a few months after we interviewed you, and he's in.
Okay,
Fully.
I mean it's a green light. It's-
There's a bidding
Eric
war.
Roth is writing the script.
The
He
writer
sent
of
us-
Forrest Gump is writing Boner Dogs.
no way.
Yes, he actually sent us a script.
He's got one page so far. It's the title page and it has his name
But it
on
looks
it. But he
sick.
wrote it.
Yes.
So yeah, he's at least like a co-writer.
So things are cooking. Yeah.
I mean, congratulations, guys.
You were an
Yeah.
early adopter. The more stars that we get involved, you may
Whoa,
just
are you-
be a pube by the end.
Are you
but
saying
you'll still
I've
be
been
in
demoted?
it.
Well, you're falling back in the pack.
Yes,
but
guys.
that's only because like the people that we have on more recently, we tend to overpromise things. So since you're here now, like I'm probably going to be willing to be like, yeah, you're going to be the piss hole, you're going to be both balls, and all
You're
the
back
cues
up.
for the boner.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
I mean, guys, I've been loosely attached for what is it, like a year now?
Yeah, over a year.
I've been loosely attached for over a year. You know, you can't push me too far back in the pack.
That's true.
have you had people come up to you and ask you about boner dogs?
I actually have.
I'm not surprised.
I got so many people that came up to me after the first time we did the podcast, like, "Yo, heard you on Part of My Take, man.
Yeah.
That was awesome." I didn't realize you guys were a huge
Out in
deal.
Cali, too, yeah.
I mean, boner dogs is going to happen. If I were to put money on it, I would say that within 5 years, the actual movie will be legit. I don't know if it's going to be like full length or what, but I would imagine.
I don't doubt that at
No,
all.
the only
whatsoever.
question with Boner Dogs at this point, it's not a if, it's a when, and it's not a when, it's how much money they're going to give us up front. Because if they give us too much, we're just going to blow it
That's the
all.
movie.
Yeah, like they need to dangle it. They need to dangle something for us. Because otherwise, like the dumbest thing someone could do is someone could just give us a big check and be like, hey, here you go, do Boner Dogs. And be like, cool. And then like 10 months later, we just have a flip book.
Big Cat
And we're like,
just-
but Jimmy Tatro's doing the
Big
book.
Cat just tell people not to give us
we'll
a
cut
shitload
this.
of money.
We'll cut this.
That was dumb. But
All
no,
right.
I do think though that if it does happen, you are on the short list to play one of the main characters.
Okay, this is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is really good.
I'd
And
imagine-
also, it's a great time to do animated stuff.
Yes.
That's all you can. That's
Right.
all you can really do
That's
right
true.
now.
That's what I was saying. Like, have you been able to work it all over the summer? Like, how does that? I'd imagine that like doing Zoom related comedy kind of loses its like flair after about a week.
You didn't go to my Zoom comedy show last week?
I didn't go to your Zoom comedy show.
You did.
Sorry,
You
I
do.
didn't get the Evite.
I mean, it's fun.
You have Real Bros Simi Valley coming out whenever we air this, coming out on September 4th.
September 4th.
And you had to cut it short.
Yeah.
Ultimate cliffhanger.
Ultimate. Yeah. So to answer your
Xander's just
question,
going on his bachelor party. That's the cliffhanger.
Xander is about to go on his bachelor party. I have been. The only work I've really been doing during this time is animated stuff. Because you can do that like over. So like I'm doing an animated show and then an animated movie, and they would send me like, sound recording equipment, and like I would set up like a little mini studio in my closet, and then get on a Zoom call with the director and actually get like. One of them needed actual like final productions quality sound, and the other one was just kind of like we're gonna ADR it later. But I've been doing some voiceover stuff, and we did have to pause Real Bros. I did get COVID.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I did, yeah. and I was like, "Hey guys, I don't think I can come into the edit. I have COVID."
How was it?
That's a great excuse, though.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Are you sure you have it?" I'm like, "Guys, we gotta pause. Like, there's no really getting around this." Yeah, I didn't have it that bad. I had super minor symptoms. Like, I was on a trip. We went to Miami, and like everyone in my group got it, and like 4 or 5 people had like super bad fevers and were like the sickest they've ever been. I didn't get it that bad. I had pretty minor symptoms, but I just lost my taste and smell for like a month and a half.
This was very early on, right?
Yeah, I had it like way before it was cool.
Yeah. You
Now,
were the
now it's like it's actually become not cool anymore.
I mean, it's just like so mainstream now.
right.
Yeah.
Right. Everyone's talking about it.
You like COVID? Name 3 of their albums.
Right.
Didn't think so.
They're playing like all the NBA arenas now.
Yeah. I mean, like when I had it, it was so early on that like my symptoms weren't even really on the internet yet because I got it like March 8th was when I found out.
Yeah.
And like
First wave.
the lockdown hadn't even happened yet. So like I was like telling my production company like, "Yo, we got to pause. Like I can't go in and finish the edit right now."
Wait, but you were wearing a mask when you came in. So are you of like the mindset that you can get it again? Because I feel like if I had it, I would just be like, "Fuck this."
That's how I was at first. Like at first I was like, I had it. I'm invincible. Like I don't need to like cough in my mouth. I'm good. Not actually, but I don't know. Now I just like the more we find out, the more we realize we know nothing, and I don't want to be like a carrier and like I don't know. I've always been like kind of a germaphobe. Like I just wash my hands a lot, and now I just am feeling like everything I'm touching is like infecting, and I gotta like hand sanitize. So I've just been like staying out of cities and.
Well, welcome to New York City.
Yeah, that's just a smart
great.
move in general to stay out of New York.
Well, you were something about your Instagram and your vibe is just like I think we talked about this last time, the California teen vibe. But you are just cooler than I'll ever be, and you did a road trip that was like essentially like a Volkswagen commercial, where you were just in like all the national parks, living out of an RV. Like you know when you see those people on Instagram,
I was like a
that
travel
make
blogger
living
for a
out
little
of an RV look cool and romantic, and then I think about like if I were in that RV. It'd smell like farts, and like my clothes would be everywhere.
Yeah,
and
so
I'd look like shit.
For some reason, in like all those influencers posts that they put up, there's never any like wrinkled up Taco Bell in the corner of your car.
Yeah.
I
There's
just know how
not-
bad
yeah.
I would smell, and
like
how
fries
gross
in
I would
between
be.
every single seat.
But
Yeah,
you
was
did it
fit
like
shit.
you looked like
It was actually quite nice. I was living in. It was like a fucking Pinterest board. The whole thing.
yes.
I'm like in this van. Like, God damn it! I look like I'm in a fucking
Yes.
Pinterest commercial right
You
now.
saw a geyser, and then the next day you went on a hike, and it's like, oh, and then we cooked over this little Bunsen burner. Like I would have burned the whole thing down. I would have fucking
Yeah, I can't take full credit for the planning of the trip or the aesthetic.
yeah.
But I definitely reaped the benefits of the vibe.
It does sound like a Subaru commercial mixed
Yes.
in with like one of those like Knob Creek whiskey ones where they drink out of a tin glass around a campfire
Yeah,
at the end.
it's the road
Corksicles,
the road
Yeah.
trip version of seeing a shirt on a mannequin and being like, "Ooh, I want that shirt," and then putting it on and be like, "Oh yeah, I forgot I have breasts."
Yeah, or like-
I watched Jimmy do it, and I was like, "Ooh, I want that," and then like, wait. I'm a fat slob that would like burn everything and fart everywhere.
Get attacked
It would
by
be
a
terrible.
bear.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It was definitely intense, to travel, like, we went to like up the California coast over to Montana and then stayed there for like a week and then came down through like Jackson Hole, Yellowstone and did all that stuff. But, it went very smoothly. Like it's definitely intense to do it. There's a lot of like upkeep and you're going around in a van and, but like we cheated a little bit, like we stayed at some hotels.
Okay,
and
I like
it wasn't
that.
like we weren't roughing
Yes.
it the whole time.
That's like when we do Grit Week.
You have to like call ahead to schedule out like certain campsites, right?
Yeah,
like you have to be like, hey, nature, am I allowed to sleep there on like the 30th of August?
Right.
They have like a list set up for you and shit.
Yeah, there's like an app that we found that like lets you know cool campsites like in the area, so you can like it's almost like Airbnb for campsites.
Are you not worried about the super volcano at Yellowstone?
Not really.
We're
you know?
very worried.
Are you?
Well, that's
Damn.
like 2020 has been the year of like all the fear porn online, where they just like
feels like
they
This
keep
would be
playing
the time.
They keep playing the hits where they're like, okay, there's murder hornets that are back. There's like all the bees are dying. Like global warming is hitting again.
Double
Yeah, double
hurricanes.
hurricane.
Yeah.
Pretty soon they're going to break out the old summer of the shark, increase in shark attacks, and oh yeah, the super volcano is still there.
Dude, there was actually a shark attack at the beach I was at like 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
We saw this dolphin super close to shore, and we're looking at it like, damn, that dolphin's really close. And then all of a sudden, we hear like an hour later, like that dolphin that you saw got eaten by a shark in front of a bunch of kids. There was blood
You
everywhere.
got to
They
learn
learned.
sometimes.
Kids
Yeah,
are
they learned.
traumatized.
Yeah,
This is how,
no, they
this is how you
learned.
learned. Have you ever
Yeah.
eaten tuna? You've probably eaten dolphin too.
Hard knocks life.
Speaking of bees, though, I don't know if you saw my Instagram.
Oh yes,
But
yes.
for a while, for almost all of 2019, I housed probably the largest bee population west of the Mississippi.
Was that intentional, or were you harvesting their honey?
I wanted to. That was the goal. I found out about this thing. Chris Hemsworth actually posted like a photo of this flow hive thing that can like he had like honey on tap. And I was like,
It's
oh
like
my
the most
God.
boring. What's the most bored a rich person can get?
Well, no,
it's
it's
flow chart. What is it called?
It's a flow hive.
Flow hive
And
for
you put
bees.
your bees in this box, and then the honey filters down into like jars, and that was the goal. And so everyone was like, "You got to get rid of this beehive." Like it was, at the time it was like this big, and everyone was like, "That's so fucking big. You have to get rid of this." And I was like, we need the bees. Like we're doing a good thing.
right.
I'm not getting rid of the beehive. And then like a huge chunk fell, and everyone was like, "Now you have to get rid of it." But like, I was just went out there with a spoon. I was like scraping the honey off. It was delicious. So I refused to get rid of it. They built it back. It ended up being like this big, like no joke. It got so big the whole thing fell off the branch, and it was probably like 80 pounds of hive just on the ground.
That's like a metaphor. It's like, the bees, they were great, but they got too big for their own good. Destroyed themselves.
So wait. So I saw it fall, and then what?
Think about it.
What ended up happening?
So it was like the day it fell was the day I like started my camper van trip. So my
Okay.
roommate calls me like, "Dude, the hive fell, dude!" Like all frantic. I can't even understand a word he's saying. I'm like, Kyle, talk to me, man. What's going on? He's like, there's bees everywhere. There's just like I couldn't even understand what he was saying. I'm like camping, so I didn't even get back for like 2 weeks, and he hadn't touched it. Obviously, it was still on the ground, and it was just this heap of beehive. And there's still like, there's still a sizable hive up there in the tree, like that big. I don't think the queen
The
left.
queen's
Oh,
still
I
there.
think the
So
queen's
life
still
goes
up
on.
there.
Okay.
Yeah, life goes on.
Nice.
But I called like, my local hive or beekeepers or whatever, and I was like, how do I translate this into something I can get honey on tap from? And she was like, "Oh, you shouldn't eat that honey. Like you don't know, it's Africanized. The bees are like, you don't know, they're mating. They're like cross mating, and you don't want to eat that honey."
No, what you did
I'm
was
like, I did. It was delicious.
Really?
she probably asked you for the address, and now she's going to show up and harvest your
Yeah.
honey. I don't think that there's a profession in America that gets more like free advice calls than beekeepers
Yes.
probably do.
Billy,
Whenever you have like
they
a
could say
small
whatever.
hive in your backyard, you just automatically, I'm going to call a beekeeper.
Yeah, Billy, you want to tell Jimmy about Africanized honey? I mean, you just looked.
Africanized honeybees are actually a real problem because they're invasive and they sting more and they're way more aggressive, and they've actually been a huge problem. for
This is
a
our
lot of
bee
bee
expert,
catchers.
Billy.
Oh
Thank
wow!
you,
I didn't know
Billy.
you guys had a local
Was
bee
it
expert. I would have stopped talking a long time.
He's got a farm.
He's got a farm. Yeah.
He's got like every animal out there.
Oh shit! All right.
Last time,
Sorry, just disregard everything I said.
No, he actually reads just Wikipedia and then makes up half the facts. So what he just said very well could be false.
Okay.
Like, actually, most likely is false.
I would actually think that their honey would be tastier though.
Yeah.
Because they're so aggressive about defending it. Like they
Billy,
wouldn't get
what do
all.
you say about that?
They actually escaped from a lab in Brazil. They were trying to
Okay,
create.
see, this is where he's making
No,
it
this
up.
part's true.
This is actually true. They escaped from a lab. So
Yeah.
it's a problem. Then they spread.
Got it.
Huge issue.
Yeah,
Into
big
Jimmy's
issue.
backyard.
Is this the plot line of Ant-Man and the Wasp?
They're Brazilian honeybee. They've got big asses.
They escaped from a lab.
Yeah.
Oh, man. See, the best part about Billy is you just have someone around who you just ask questions to. He says it with enough confidence, it doesn't really matter what he says.
Right.
Like, we're just like, okay, that makes sense.
That's really just a secret to life in general. Last time we saw you on the big screen was actually not on a big screen because it was on a home release of King of Staten Island.
Right. It was intended to be a big screen.
It was,
Yes.
yeah, which I really enjoyed. I thought it was a really good movie.
Very good.
We had Bill Burr on here. There's a lot of Oscar buzz around Bill Burr's performance in that movie.
Actually?
Yeah,
I mean,
tons
I
of
thought
it.
he killed it.
I mean, yes, from us.
But I thought he
Yeah.
was really good in it. So I'll start off by asking you the same question I asked him. Did you get to kiss Marissa Tomei?
I did not. That would have been probably pretty weird for one of the random firefighters in that firehouse too.
Yep.
But Bill Burr is just the coolest.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
the coolest guy ever. You
Yes.
know? He does not need to be that cool. Like he could still be as cool as he is by being much less cool. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I agree.
Like he's like one of those OG stand-up comics that like he could be a dick and still be super cool.
And people would still be like, I love him.
Yes, people would still be like, "I love you, you're the man."
Right, but he
like,
actually is the
he's
man.
actually like super cool.
Yes.
and just super nice and like just the best.
Did you get as much screen time as you thought you were going to get? I know you have to, like, you want to be in a Judd Apatow movie again. It was actually good that they cut you. And you should say that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Great job.
I thought I might be in it a little more. I didn't really know
How
what
does
I
that
was.
work, though?
Well, so I'm like good buddies with Pete, and so I kind of like I don't usually sign up for something without really knowing what I'm getting into. But Pete was like, "Yo, you got to be in my movie," and I was like, "Yeah, 100%. Your movie, Judd Apatow, like 1,000%. I'm doing it." So I didn't even really like read a script or anything. We just kind of showed up, and like they had a script, I think. But I didn't really get a script
They just
until like
handed you the mop, and they were
Yeah.
like, "Here you go. Just be in the background of this shot."
Right.
yeah. But yeah, I came out here for like firefighter training, and like we did like a full day of like fire drills and stuff. And like we're in the gear, like crawling on the floor with one foot on the wall, like putting out real fires and stuff. And then, I saw the movie. I was like, did we need to do a full day? Like, could have probably just told us that.
Yeah.
Now, how does it work? Do you get paid? You get paid beforehand, so it doesn't matter how much you're in it. You obviously want to be in it more, but it's
Right.
not like ultimately it's if they cut.
Yeah, you're kind of getting paid for your time.
Right,
Like
right.
as long as it's like week by week.
Yeah.
Or like there's a locked in rate before you even get out there. But, I was just happy to be, I just like, Judd Apatow's like,
Yeah.
Judd Apatow, obviously.
Say yes to that.
Can I give you a
was
spin
doing
zone?
One line, right.
Here's a good way to think about it. So you were in that movie with a lot of like superstar legends of the game comedians and actors, right? Like the cast was
Steve
just
Buscemi,
like a
yeah.
who's who. Right now, you are very much like an up and coming actor who's next in line to be in that who's who. So like in the movie, you played a firefighter. That was an up-and-comer coming onto the force, learning from the big dogs, and you were next up. It was just an allegory for your career.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's really deep if you think about it that way.
That's a
They
great way to
used you
look at it.
perfectly.
That was very nice of you, P.S.
Yeah.
I'll
That's
do a
beautiful.
meaner way.
Do it.
How much longer can you be considered up and coming before we're just like, this guy's never coming?
I don't know. I don't think I have that much longer of being up and coming. I think I only got like a few more years
Yeah.
of being up and coming before it just,
That's just
a
it.
dud. Yeah.
No, I think you're up and coming. You're, what, 28?
28, yeah.
I think you have until at least like 33, and then it's like, okay, what are you?
You're either coming or you're washed.
Yeah, so you're 5 years. 5 years you got. I think you think you'll ever be like a big time movie, maybe not like the main role, but like the awesome sidekick that everyone really loves.
Yeah, I think I will. I mean, everything has just taken like a long time,
Right.
And nothing has like happened in my career overnight. Everything has been like such a process, and like every time I've thought like something would really be big, even if it has been big and like propel me super far, it's like it's just kind of like just been a slow process, and I've just kind of accepted that everything's going to take time. And just try not to get discouraged with the process. Just enjoy the process as much as possible. And when you do get frustrated, just nice to like turn around, look, and see how far you've come, and
Yeah.
then put your head down and just keep going.
Does it get frustrating at all? And I would imagine it does. But like Real Bros of Simi Valley is so fucking funny. Like it's one of the funniest things I've watched. And I watch it. I'm like, why isn't this a TV show? Like who's making the decisions where they're not like, this is fucking genius? Does that get frustrating? Where you're like, hey guys, like, I mean, you can't say, hey guys, this is genius, but I can. It's genius.
Well, thank you. I mean, the way that all happened is like, it's funny. Real Bros was never like a big priority of mine. Like at the time we sold it, it was just kind of like I was trying to sell something else, and we just like, you know, I had already like financed it and we made it for my YouTube channel, so it was like it was done, and all we needed to do to sell it was like just show Facebook, and they were like, yeah, we want that.
Right.
So like I didn't really put too much, you know, time into like deciding where it was going to live and everything. It was just like, oh, Facebook wants to make this. Awesome. Let's make it. So I mean, like, I'm happy that we have a place to just make it and put it up, and it's free.
I watch something like that, and I'm like, how is this not a hit across the board when you see other things? You're like, this is not like that funny. And I watch Real Bros, and I laugh the entire time.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't have to be on TV though. It doesn't have to be on TV to be a huge hit. Like I think that the way that turned out ended up being like a massive, massive success. And the reality is, like, network executives for the most part aren't going to look to these other places like Facebook or YouTube until like they have kids that reach the age where their kids can tell them what to watch and what's cool.
Right.
And then at that point they'll reach out, and then do I really want to be on TV? Like, we had a TV show for a day. We left because we didn't feel like that was our scene, so we decided to quit.
We just bounced.
We just said, fuck
there
you.
was nothing else that happened.
2 middle fingers in the air, coming back to the podcast scene. But I think, like, with the different platforms you've been on, you don't need to be on NBC.
Right.
Or whatever.
No, I'm not
and
saying you should.
I don't
probably
necessarily.
couldn't work there.
Yeah, I don't really want, like, to your point, like, I don't really want to be. It's not like I don't measure it, the success of the show by like where it lives.
Yeah.
You know, I think the show is successful. It lives on Facebook. People love it. You know, it's a hit where it is. But yeah, it's like people associate like legitimacy so much with like where it is and like it being on a network platform.
Right.
I don't think it would belong on a network platform. And right now, I just want to be on like as many platforms as possible.
I just want more people to see it because I think it's that funny. That's my thing. Is like, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who do see it on Facebook, but it's like that's the frustrating part where it's like you see other shows, less funny shows, get promotion, and you're like, wait, this show is way funnier. Why aren't more, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
promoting
it's no Red Table Talks, but it's pretty good, I think.
I like the memes. I like the bro, I'm straight up not having a good time meme. It just applies to everything.
True.
My favorite one, you've probably seen this, is Jason saying, I'm straight up not having a good time, bro. And the caption of it is Poland during World War II.
Yeah. you are
Very
becoming
solid.
like that is you are becoming a cult classic in the meme world.
Yeah, there's a lot of memes. I also appreciate, I've been seeing like a lot of sports programs like tweeting out like straight up not having a good time memes. Mm-hmm. And like also the thing I like the most is I've been getting tweeted a lot of videos of like a college baseball player will like slide into second and then pop up and do the like the Xander move, and I'm like, I love that.
Yeah,
I want that to be
That
like
is
an
cool.
NFL celebration. Get that going.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
sure George Kittle would do something like that.
Oh, yes.
He seems like a real big Simi Valley fan.
Absolutely.
He is a fan of the Real Bros.
Yes.
Saw that coming. We
Get Jared
love
Goff doing
George.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, Bortles, R.I.P. He could do that.
Yeah.
Last time we had you on, you did you broke it down really nice for us. The difference between like was it kickback,
Party, a
hang
kickback.
sesh, was that one of them?
Yeah.
I forget what all the different ones were.
Yeah,
Can you just break down the difference between various types of bros in Southern California? Because as far as me and Big Cat are concerned, there's one type of bro. We're very myopic in how we view. We're just afraid of all of them. But I'm sure they're like different. There's nuances, right? From like Simi Valley to Huntington Beach to Redondo Beach or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of different. The bros and Real Bros of Simi Valley are kind of like the Deep Valley bros. Mm-hmm. Like they're the ones, you know, with the Oakley sunglasses and the tank tops, and they all have boats. They all have boats and jet skis that are attached to their trucks. So that's like one specific kind of bro.
Do they ever get mad at you? Like, has anyone ever been like, dude, that's fucked up?
Honestly, I thought that would happen, but it kind of hasn't.
Okay.
Like, yeah, no, I haven't gotten like any hate from those bros.
Okay.
They seem to like it.
They're
Yeah.
psyched to have representation.
Right.
Like,
Right.
that's
They're like,
great.
this guy Xander
they're
guy's
showing their
sweet as
kids.
hell. Yeah.
Like, look, that can be you on TV.
That's
we can
me.
do this. Yeah.
That's me.
Right. Okay, so that's the Valley Bros.
And then, you know, you got like the surfer bros, like the Malibu bros. Mm-hmm. They're like, you know, the more tan, skinnier,
Soft.
blonde
You
hair.
say soft.
I don't know. I'm not going to say soft.
Less
but
smoothies.
Somebody might say soft.
more pretty.
Okay.
Pretty voice,
Okay.
What else?
NorCal.
NorCal is another type of bro in NorCal. There's some crossover between NorCal and the Simi Bros, I think.
Okay.
Where does NorCal start? Is that like Bakersfield?
No, Bakersfield is pretty so.
Yeah.
Okay. where would be the cutoff line?
Maybe like San Jose.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about like inland bros? Like where
I think Simi Bros are kind of inland.
They
bros.
kinda are?
Yeah.
because I'm thinking of like how would you classify?
It's basically a desert, right? Like Simi Valley is a very dry place.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's just like deep valley, so it's not that far from the beach.
Yeah.
But there's also like a lake out there, so.
I remember driving through there and I was like, this looks like every suburb that I've ever lived in my entire life.
Hey, that's the show right there.
Yeah.
What about like the Diaz brothers? Where are they? They're from 209. Where's that?
Who were the?
They're Nate Diaz, the UFC fighters.
Oh, okay.
Dallas Braden is from 209. Where are they from? They're
Dallas
from Sacramento.
Braden?
29 area code. That would be
I can't remember where they're
Stockton, Modesto.
Stockton.
Stockton,
like
Modesto.
different.
That's
Okay.
up north.
But
That's NorCal.
let's circle back to the name Dallas Braden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's an
Threw a
all-time
perfect
name.
game once.
Uh-huh.
Well, no hitter, but yeah.
Who is he?
He works with us. He used to pitch for the A's, flamed out, but did throw a perfect game.
Wow.
Dallas Braden is a solid name, though.
It's
Braden
really
Dallas
He's
would be
he's
a
a
good name,
Cali
too.
bro. He's got the Cali bro. He's got I don't know where Stockton is, but that's the Nate Diaz. Like they're intimidating in their own right. Cali
I love a
bros.
good full name, like a good, just a name that you hear and you're like, wow, that just flows
Yeah,
nicely.
Dallas Braden.
It paints you a picture before you even meet him, and you probably get the
Just a
exact
badass.
picture correctly.
Right,
Absolutely.
Just an absolute badass.
I was looking through your filmography before you came here, and I saw you were at a movie called.
Last time you did this, you pulled up my stats from like high school.
We can talk about that.
And
Yeah.
What was it? 1.6 points per game.
Yeah, it was a little less than Skip Bayless.
it was bad. It
You
was
averaged like half a
definitely
But you
bad.
had that one tournament that you went off.
I appreciate you remembering that.
Yes.
I do.
Fucking balled out that tournament.
Yeah, I mean, as I said last time, I don't think all the games were recorded. And
1.7 points per game. I'm sorry, but you had the 0.1 assists per game and then 1.2
right.
rebounds per
But
game.
if you look, you may notice only like 2 games were recorded, or maybe 3.
yeah, well 10.
You
But
also
10
seem
games.
like
It
this
wasn't
might
10.
be, I don't even think this is a mean thing to say, but you also seem like the kid who was way taller than everyone when he was 12 and stopped growing.
No, I was.
really?
I was just
Okay.
short.
Okay.
I
the
just
whole
stayed
time.
short the whole
Got it.
time. Yeah,
Got it.
You had so you
You know
had
that like alpha energy where you're like, oh, that kid was a boss when he was like 12.
I was
and then
not
he
a
just
boss.
Never grew ever again.
No,
he was
I-
like 5'8".
I had
when
like
he was
a
11.
I had a big gap in my teeth, and in sophomore year I had like the Bieber swoosh and braces. So like I don't know if it was alpha energy coming out of me.
Oh, there's some good pictures of you here. So they've got you on Max Preps. Somehow somebody uploaded yourself to Max Preps. Dude, you had some fucking cankles back in high school, huh?
Cankles.
Yeah.
I mean,
at least in this one picture. Look at this picture. There's no ankle there.
I mean,
You're
that's
looking
just
good.
those are just the calves. you
Yeah.
know? Those are just.
You also
bulging
give
calves.
off the alpha energy because you're an LA guy who went to Arizona, which I just figured like, holy shit, that guy has had his shirt off for like half his life, and I take my shirt off never.
I mean, you're looking pretty jacked right
Yeah,
now.
I'm wearing a black shirt today, so thank you. That's
I'm-
all it takes. Yeah, yeah. But you have
I'm
like
also wearing a
when you
black
go
shirt.
to Arizona, you just basically pop your shirt off right when you get off the plane. You're like, all right, let's party for the next 4 years. Is that not wrong?
You're not
that's-
wrong.
Yeah, right.
You're not wrong about that.
Completely right. I know I'm right.
Sandler does that too, right? Sandler's always taking his shirt off because like
He's low-key
That's,
jacked,
that's
yes.
why he wears like all the big
Baggy.
clothes around his friends
Right.
because that way when he takes his shirt off around him, they're like, "Holy fuck, Sandler's actually swole." So like it's a good like undersell over deliver technique.
And you don't want to be too jacked. Like if you're too jacked, like there's some people that take their shirt off, and I'm like, dude, if I was that jacked, I would be uncomfortable.
It's a problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Taking my shirt off because people would be like, okay, calm the fuck down.
It's
Well, it's just-
soccer guy hot.
it tells
soccer
me-
guys have like the body that every chick wants now.
Soccer guys, they love to take their shirts off.
Right, because they're not jacked, but they're like have a six pack.
You know what I don't like when soccer guys rip their shirts off? Like they score a goal, right? They rip their shirt off. Sure, you're happy, you want to rip your shirt off, whatever. But when they adjust their waistline and pull it down a little bit
So they show the dick
to
lines.
show the
Yeah,
dick line, it's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Nice V.
Yeah, I think they shave before the games too. They're hairless, or
Right.
maybe it's just from playing soccer, you just develop a lack of hair on your body. But I was going to say, I saw that you were in a movie called How to Have Sex on a Plane.
Whoa.
What was that about?
That my IMDb, there's some of my YouTube videos have been have been uploaded to IMDb. Like I guess either someone that was in it wanted to put it on IMDb or something.
Okay.
So that's just a YouTube sketch that I did. It's
like-
actually
that's
my
like
most
piss
my
dogs
most viewed
being on your
YouTube video.
IMDb page.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, just listed your character as lead guy.
Yeah, I
How to
didn't
Have
do
Sex
that.
on a Plane.
I actually tried to get it taken off because
Oh. All right, we can get that figured out for you.
it's harder than you'd think.
Really?
Yeah,
IMDb is forever?
but that
Would be a
that
shame if
video is
someone
actually
put-
my most viewed YouTube video.
Oh, wow.
Off the
How
top of your
many?
head, do you know how many it has?
My guess is last I checked, it was like 50 million or something.
So it'd
How
be
to
bad
Have
if
Sex
someone
on-
put, lead scrotum, Boner Dogs 2022 on your
In
IMDb.
production. It is
Yeah,
in production, right?
That would be bad.
Lead scrotum. Yeah. I'd want to maybe work with that character name a little bit.
Fucks. Yeah, you have like 60 million views on this.
Holy
That
shit.
video was actually a real idea that I had.
To have sex on a plane?
Yeah, I pitched it to my ex-girlfriend.
You pitched it like this is a meeting that you had with her?
It was like a half joking pitch, but I was like, I was talking about joining the Mile High Club, and I'm like, the move is like everyone thinks like you sneak to the bathroom, and you like sneak it, but it's like it's so obvious. You both walk into the bathroom, everyone knows what's going on.
Right.
So I'm like, you got to fake an argument, right?
Yep.
You start screaming at each other, but you're embarrassed. You don't want to have a screaming argument in front of everyone on this plane. So you're like, let's go finish this screaming argument in the bathroom. So you keep screaming in the bathroom, pretending you're arguing,
Yep.
but little do they know you're actually having sex, but you just need to keep screaming at each other the whole time, and then you finally finish the argument and you walk out.
But
That's very smart.
And you're
wouldn't
like,
people-
sorry about that, everybody. We just had to work that out.
Anytime it's occurred to me, like maybe you could join the Mile High Club, I've always just thought like going back to your seat, everyone will stare at you, and then like what happens in the sky? Can a flight attendant like arrest you? Can they come up and be like, "Sir, you need to come with me"? Because I would crack like that. I think any guy would, but it wouldn't be from the flight attendant saying like, "I think you were having sex in the bathroom. Tell me." If all they would have to say would be like, "You just got laid in the bathroom. That is so awesome." And I'd be like, "Yeah, it was." And I'd be like,
Yes.
"Gotcha." That's
Yeah.
that's the
Hold on,
easiest
hold
way.
on.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, so Jimmy, you are a diehard Laker fan.
Yeah.
If the Lakers win this year, we agree this doesn't count, right?
Okay, whoa. Whoa.
I mean, we all agree, right?
I think
Asterisks.
it counts.
No. Only if LeBron loses.
What doesn't count about it?
It's a bubble. It's like
Yeah.
a Mickey Mouse situation.
Yeah, there's no like away
the
games.
fake fans.
Yeah.
So you're saying because there's no fans, it doesn't actually count? So then what, the NFL is not going to count?
No, it's
Let's
different.
not go
It's
crazy.
different.
Well, it
But
depends on who
Why,
wins.
why is the NFL
wins the
different?
Super
What about
Bowl.
baseball?
Well, it depends on who wins
Yeah.
the World Series. Like if
The Yankees
the
don't
Raptors
count.
win,
I
that
see-
it
I
counts.
see what's
Yeah.
happening.
Baseball's always at a
there.
neutral location.
True.
That's a
Good
good
point.
point, Hank. Great point.
Good
Also,
point.
they're going to be playing in the real stadiums. They're not going to be playing at like Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
So the NBA, they're playing like in front of like me characters, basically.
Right.
I don't know. I think it definitely still counts.
Is LeBron your favorite Laker of all time?
Absolutely not. I mean,
Oh.
Kobe's my favorite Laker of all time. That will never change.
What if LeBron wins 7 titles in a row?
I will be very thankful of LeBron for doing that.
What if
for
Caruso
Kobe's
wins
team?
8 titles in a row?
Caruso?
Yeah.
I hope he does, man. I hope he does, and I would really appreciate them doing that for Kobe's program.
It becomes Caruso's city. Alex Caruso
That'd
gets
be
a
sick.
mural.
What if Dwight Howard wins 10 in a row?
Ooh.
Man,
You don't have to say anything more.
Dwight. I have mixed feelings about Dwight Howard. I'm happy he's on the team and doing well in his role, but it's hard to forgive him for his complete dud of a season.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Back when we could have got Chris Paul and Dwight Howard, it just the whole thing brings up some bad memories. And,
Wait, so you're obviously Rams, not Chargers, right?
yeah, Rams.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean the Clippers are obviously no one who's actually from LA possibly could care about the Clippers.
Are you
And
worried?
if you are a Clippers fan, you're clearly not from LA.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
They should move to San Diego.
What about
I
Malcolm
would
in the middle?
love for them to move to San Diego.
Oh,
That
so
would be-
you hate the Clippers?
I am out. I never cared about the Clippers. You know, it was always just like, sure, you guys can be here too. It's fine. It's like, we can, you can share whatever.
Right.
And then the second they get a little bit good, it's just from all these Clipper fans coming out of the woodworks. They just want to yap. They want to talk about how they're the team of LA, and it's just like, shut up. We let you be here. Just be grateful.
Right.
Go to San Diego. Take the Chargers with you too. Just get out of here.
So, if the Clippers beat the Lakers this year, are you then saying it doesn't count?
I wouldn't say it doesn't count. I would just
Pretend it doesn't count.
that would be a tough one.
I think
Yeah.
that would make LeBron like the biggest disappointment of all Lakers of all time, wouldn't it?
Ooh.
If he doesn't win any titles and he loses against your
If he loses
local
to
rivals,
the Clippers, that would be tough.
Yeah.
That'd be
Take
really
away his
tough.
purple and gold.
Yeah, LeBron, he needs to bring the title home this year. He
would
really does.
you say he's been a disappointment thus far?
No, I wouldn't.
He hasn't won a title yet.
Yeah.
I mean, this is his second year.
Didn't make the playoffs the first year.
Yeah, didn't even make the playoffs
first year.
Traded
Okay.
away all his teammates.
Yeah. Lonzo Ball was going to be a Laker for life.
Going bald.
We got
really
AD. We were the best team in the league this year. We're gonna hopefully, knock on wood, win that
Which
championship.
doesn't really count.
It counts though. It does.
No, like you won't put up a banner.
A banner? What do you mean a banner?
Like you won't put a banner up.
We won the
for
bubble.
That. Yeah, like
Yeah.
the bubble. Who cares?
I mean,
Like I'm not going to count it in LeBron's record unless he loses.
It's not like the competition isn't still good out there. It's not like these players are like playing like they're in a bubble.
Some of them are.
Yeah.
Like I would say, like the Bucks stink. The Suns have played like they're in a bubble because they don't play well outside of a
we
bubble.
just want to discredit LeBron in any way possible. So there's
So
really
you
nothing
guys
to do.
hate LeBron.
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
it's fun.
Here's the thing. I hated LeBron.
Yeah.
I hated him when he went to the Heat and he did the whole not 1, not 2, not 3 and claimed he was going to win like 9 championships. When he
Yep.
did that, I was like, fuck you, LeBron. I'm taking my talents to my I was like, fuck that. I didn't like him at all. And then he went back to Cleveland and I found it too hard to hate on him just for what he did when he was like 26. So I forgave him for his
Now that he's
immature
a Laker,
actions.
yeah. Now you're like, oh, that.
No,
that's
I liked
like-
the whole time he was on the Cavs. When he went back to Cleveland, I was like, I respect you for doing that. He brought a championship home to his hometown. I was like, very respectable. I can't hate on you anymore. Your Miami days are behind you, and now he's on the Lakers.
Now he just happens to be on the Lakers.
Well, what was
welcome him
very
with open
obviously
arms.
happening was you were seeing into the future. You're like, wait, he's going to be a free agent in 2 years. He's probably going to come to L.A. I will pre-forgive him so that when he comes to L.A., I won't have to like change my mind all of a sudden.
I got to a point where I wasn't. Everyone was saying like LeBron might come, and I was just like, I don't want to expect anything because every time this happens, like there's just so many rumors of people coming, and it never happened. So when it did happen, I was just
I'm of the mindset that like LeBron James is the best basketball player of all time, but he's also so fun to watch. Like watch him fuck up all the time, like fuck up the small little things. Like when, for example, he's always reading a book and he's always on the first page of the book. Like meaning he probably doesn't actually sit down and read through all these things. He just likes being photographed holding a book in his hands. All the things where like he's showing up to the game holding a glass of wine, like walking underneath the tunnel so that the cameras are on him. Like all that stuff is fucking hilarious to make fun of him for, and he gives people a lot of material. But I think he is the best basketball player of all
you
time.
don't think that.
I do.
No, you don't.
Who do you think is the best?
Jordan.
He's going to say Jordan.
It's not even close.
Not even
LeBron
close.
is 4.
4.
It's Jordan 1, Shaq 2, Anthony Davis 3.
Whoa, coming in with 80.
No, this is. I mean, the Laker Dan thing. I actually, when Kobe passed away, and I had the night before had been talking about LeBron was my number 1 Laker of all time. I remember I texted you like a week later, and that was the first time I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, because you were like, "That's not funny." You're like,
I mean, dude, the honestly, it sounds kind of crazy, but like, I mean, I'm luckily enough, I haven't had like a close family member pass away, so like, Kobe's death was the hardest a death has ever hit me by far, and like, I cried for weeks. Like I just was I've never been so sad. I just didn't think I was capable of being that sad, and there was, that song, "Stay Scheming," when it's like, "Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym."
"Yep."
Like he like drops Kobe's name in that part, And I was just like, this was like a month after, and I'm like in my car, just like vibing. I was like having a great day. I'm dancing to the song. And then I just said that line, and I just kind of sat there for a second. And then it just came over me, and I started crying like in the car by myself. Like I went from just like, yeah, and then just crying, and then I just started cracking up at how ridiculous that must have looked.
Yeah.
Sports.
Listen,
So-
you can cry at sports.
Yeah.
You can
So
cry at
if
sports
anyone
for the
saw that
national anthem.
span of 60 seconds, they would have been like, that guy's a fucking
He's losing it. He is losing it.
danced, cried, and then
Yes.
laughed in
Yes.
30
Yeah.
seconds.
That's a hell of a day, though, as Jimmy V would say, right?
Yes.
If you can dance, cry,
Yes.
come, and laugh in the same day, that's a hell of a day.
How did you know I came? I came right after.
I mean, I could tell.
You're up and coming.
That's
All
your
the
body.
time.
You just described your body being so confused. It was just like expelling liquids from various
Yes,
orifices.
it's going everywhere.
Guess I better nut and shit.
All right, so Jimmy, you got September 4th, Real Bros of Simi Valley's out.
Yeah.
I have my last question. It is the MeUndies question, MeUndies.com/PMT to get 15% off your first purchase. My question is actually not a question. It's just, Billy, just take the mic and start talking to Jimmy. He's your idol.
I'm a budding, up and coming thespian myself. I'm in an improv.
Thespian,
troupe.
right off the bat.
Yep,
This
way to go,
crash
dude.
and burn. Billy's going to try to sound very smart, but he instead
said thespian.
You said thespian,
Yeah,
like
not
you were
like lesbian.
yeah, not
How do you say it?
it's thespian with a P.
Anyway, I'm a huge fan of the show. I was actually, me and my buddies were Real Bros of Simi Valley for Halloween.
Oh, wow.
Wait, that wasn't
Wait.
Halloween, Billy.
You went
Yeah.
you went semi-face?
What?
You went
Yeah, it was actually hilarious, but I'm a huge fan of the show.
Who are you?
Well, actually, so I was Duncan. I don't actually look like a good Duncan, but my buddy looked really good as Zan.
Pull up a picture.
Let me
Get
see
a
if I can
picture.
find one.
Let's
He's in, like,
go.
a black tank top is hilarious.
This is the guy who
But-
said that he's your idol.
I
And
think
he's a
Yeah.
bro. He is
Well,
a bro.
I think I'd be a great Rancho bro if you ever
Okay.
needed an extra or
Wow.
any other different valleys. But
Yo,
I definitely
tell him
love
how
it.
much you
Well,
squat.
the Rancho Bros, I don't want to give too much away, but the Rancho Bros have kind of disbanded. And, yeah, some of them went to Del Vista.
Whoa.
Yeah, so some of the Rancho Bros are over in Del Vista now, repping Del Vista pretty hard.
Well, if you need a Del Vista bro,
Okay. All
This
right.
is Billy's real voice. By
yeah,
the way.
no, he's
Just
not
so
putting
you
this
know.
on. Billy,
Yeah,
tell
this is
him.
well,
exactly
I
what
was
it
gonna
is.
put on a fake voice to pretend I'm a thespian.
No,
This is
so much
I was gonna be
better.
like, yeah, I'm a budding thespian. Like,
Okay, well,
okay. You don't
Speaking
have
of putting
to-
on a fake voice, I always thought it'd be funny if I already fucked this up, but like if I had just like gotten really good at like a British accent.
Yeah.
And then and then when I did like talk shows and stuff or like podcasts, I came on like as a British guy and everyone's like, he's British.
Yeah.
That always fucks me. Like when you see Adele talk, it's like she's got the most
Yeah.
beautiful voice in the world. And she's like, "Thank you very much, thank you."
Yeah,
it's
Idris
like, that
Elba.
should not be
when he did
Idris Elba.
after watching The Wire, and then you're like, "What? He's British? Okay."
Right. It's
Yeah.
like it's always these people and they all have British accents. Like
Yes.
all the best actors.
You
You're
should
like, wow.
do that.
Who's the guy from Wales?
Sean Connery? No,
Sean-
Scottish.
no.
Wait, Billy, go back to what you were just saying. You want to be a extra?
I think I could fit it. I think I could.
Tell him
play
how
a
much
part.
you squat and bench.
I bench 300 pounds and I squat like
Don't
somewhere
lie.
over 400 right
Don't
now.
lie.
Is it 300? Okay.
What about?
Yeah, I think that-
And what
like-
do you squat? What do you squat?
415,
450?
5 times.
Okay, five, okay, cool.
Perfect.
Billy, tell him about the car that you wanted to
I'll
buy.
pass that on.
I found this like super souped up Humvee, like, but it's street
What kind
legal.
of Humvee? What,
Yeah, I really think I could play a role here.
okay.
Okay, but it's
And
street
you said
legal.
415?
It's street
But it
legal.
was like also a truck,
fine.
right?
Okay, cool.
It also had a truck in it.
What
Yeah,
color?
that's
What
right.
color?
It was
what color
actually
Humvee?
it was camo green.
Camel. Okay.
Street legal.
Oh, okay.
Billy definitely watches Real CVs like this is a reality show, like an actual reality show.
Well, I'll pass that on if there's a season 4.
Yeah,
know,
dunk surf. I mean,
Season
Love
3 has already been shot.
I was thinking Billy could be a real bro of Silicon Valley, and he could be like, I don't know, like a cousin, and he's trying to pitch your app. Tell him about your app, Billy.
oh, I have this app idea where it's like Waze for going out. So you know how Waze is like crowd, you crowdsource information on
I want
traffic.
to hate. I had a similar idea. I'm not
Yeah,
even going
I
to
think
lie.
everyone
Like-
who's been at a crowded bar has had this idea.
No, but it's like a crowdsource information on like what's crowded, like the vibe,
Yeah.
like basically lines for clubs, like that
The ratio-
sort of stuff.
the ratio is a good
the
idea for
ratio.
you.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Yeah,
Like
so
which bouncers are soft on IDing.
You're
That's
21
really-
now.
That's
Billy.
really where it like came to me when I was like where can I get into bars? But anyway.
I thought about that for like lines, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if there was like one for lines.
And then like you like insert a payment option. Actually, you should cut this because this might be like this could work.
Invite him on your
See,
podcast.
this is
Invite
what I'm
him on
talking
your
about. This is
podcast.
perfect.
Now invite him on your podcast and we'll finish
better.
it.
We
Real
gotta
Bros
cut
of Silicon
this, man.
Valley.
They're gonna take it.
Genius.
This is gonna take off. Hey, do you want to come on my podcast?
Where's your podcast?
It's like daily, so we can fit you in any time. It's called like Who's on Steroids, and we just guess who's on steroids, and then we provide evidence.
You got anyone you can think of?
That I think is on steroids.
Yeah.
Oak, actually,
LeBron.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
HGH.
Low key LeBron.
I'm totally gonna take advantage of my time on the mic. But how is filming with the Blue Mountain State guys?
It was a lot of fun. It was
Like-
it was probably pretty similar to what you'd expect.
Bro, heaven.
Yeah.
So
Except
That's-
Thad is like a family man with kids and
Right.
stuff.
Billy
Yeah.
gave us a list of
that's
6
lame.
questions, and they were all along the lines of, here's number 5, American Vandal was sick. That was his question. And then the one about Blue Mountain State was like, Blue Mountain State's cast, he tried to like write, like use lofty language to write the exact same question. Blue Mountain State's cast has been notoriously close and tight-knit throughout. How did you work into this dynamic as an outsider in the filming, but also an extremely fitting addition? Any stories from the set? That's just Billy's way of
He's
saying
like, it was sick.
Blue Mountain State was sick, right?
So sick. Question mark.
I definitely have some stories from the set. Yeah, I don't know if now's a good time, but yeah, I mean it was very eventful. We were in North Carolina the whole time. And like I said, it was probably pretty similar to what you'd expect. Yeah, not from Thad, but mostly from the.
In detail, explain it to Billy how sick it was, so he has
Dude.
something he can go fap to later.
So freaking sick, dude.
No, quick question: what was sicker, 22 Jump Street or Blue Mountain State set?
Man. When you say sicker,
Just like I don't know.
Billy, he had
no,
Corona.
I would say. I mean, I think it was more. I had more fun. I learned a lot more on the 22 Jump Street set, and I got to work with like, you know, Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who just are like the biggest geniuses, and Jonah Hill, and like, people that are like, I don't know. I've really looked up to for a long time. Blue Mountain State was a lot of fun, but Jump Street was just like that was just an amazing experience to have.
Yeah.
I think you did an amazing role as Rooster. I just gotta say, it was awesome.
Thanks, man.
Great job, Billy.
I've
Okay,
been a
all right.
fan since your TFM days, so like, it's just kind of starstruck.
Hey, I appreciate you, man.
All right, thank you, Billy. That was wonderful.
love it.
I don't even know if I can end on anything strong of that. I just
No,
want to say
he's been just sitting behind. Every time you say something, he's just like,
he goes. Sit. Yeah, I know that guy. I just want to say it was kind of fucked up that you didn't do that Gal Gadot thing where you did the montage of Imagine when
yeah.
everybody was getting sick with coronavirus.
come on,
Oh my god, dude!
with
I
it.
saw that and I was just like, oh man, this is bad.
really bad.
This is bad.
Really bad.
Yeah, that
It
was.
was almost so bad, I thought they were joking. Like, this is funny,
right.
but they weren't.
Wait, but that didn't cure COVID.
No, well,
For a little bit.
I think none of them got it.
Yeah.
That's
true.
probably why you got it, because you weren't in it.
Fuck.
True.
Yeah, you did post a video. Did you post like anything on Instagram about like my heart and thoughts go out to all the victims?
I don't think I don't know if I did. No, but I did have it. So for all the people that think it's fake, it is real. I
Wear a
have it.
mask. You got to tweet that every day on Twitter.
I have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it sick to just like take shots of vodka and tequila afterwards, not having any taste whatsoever? You could just rip everything.
It sucked not having smell and taste. It was just annoying. Like it was just like, it's just a bummer, Like I could taste stuff, but it was like I couldn't really get the intricacies
Yeah,
of taste and smell.
yeah.
Those Slim Jims just didn't snap the same way.
They just didn't. Yeah,
Fuck. All right, well, Jimmy, this has been awesome, man. Thank you for coming by.
of course, man.
Oh, you got the picture? Let's see it. Billy's got the picture of him as Real Bros for Halloween.
I love that.
This is the most starstruck he's ever been. We've had, A-Rod was here
Well,
like 2 days ago. And
Jim
he's,
Florentine's
like,
coming
freaking out
tomorrow.
for you.
He's pretty pumped about that.
Yeah,
that's
we're
pretty
coming back hot with the bachelor party.
I'm pumped for the bachelor.
Cabo was
party.
supposed to be one episode. It ended up being so long, it got split into 2.
So wait, how many episodes we got left? 4?
4 episodes. It was
Okay.
supposed to be 3 episodes. We got 2 Cabo episodes.
And then the wedding, I assume.
And then we got actually 2.5 episodes are in Cabo. Like a lot of episode 10 is still in Cabo. And then they get back. They got the rehearsal dinner.
Ooh, nice.
Some shit goes down. And then, episode 11 may or may not be the wedding.
Okay. September 4th. Get excited.
September 4th.
Jimmy, thank you so much. We appreciate it, man.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
That interview with Jimmy Tatro was brought to you by Mack Weldon. Mack Weldon are great friends. They believe in smart design, premium fabrics, and simple shopping. It's just about to be autumn, and autumn is without a doubt Mack Weldon season. They've got the best quarter zips in the game. That is a fact. Mack Weldon will be the most comfortable socks, shirts, undershirts, hoodies, and sweatpants, and more that you will ever wear in your entire life. Not only does Mack Weldon socks and shirts look good, they perform well too. You can work out, you can go to work in Mack Weldon, you can take them on a date, just everyday life. The most versatile line of clothing there is. You can look good on the course, you can look good in the office, you can look good chilling on your couch, you can look great in court if you have to go to court. That's whenever I wear a collared shirt, Big Cat and Hank are like, hey, you either have court or a funeral you're going to. What's the story? Well, I'm usually wearing my Mack Weldons, and they always look good when I do them. And with Mack Weldon, they've created their totally free loyalty program called Weldon Blue. Level 1 of Weldon Blue, that gets you free shipping for life. For life. And once you reach level 2, all you have to do is spend $200 to get to level 2. Mack Weldon will start giving you 20% off every single order for the next year. Save 20% off all your orders if you spend $200 and you reach that level 2 at Mack Weldon. I love Mack Weldon. We use them. We love Mack Weldon here at Barstool Sports. For 20% off your first order, visit MackWeldon.com/take. Enter promo code TAKE. That's 20% off your very first order. Couldn't be easier than that. You don't even have to reach level 2 just yet to get that 20% off. Go to MackWeldon.com/take and you can thank us later. And now, here are our good friends Tre'Davious White and Josh Allen.
And now for something completely different.
Okay, we now welcome on a very special double interview for Bills Mafia. We love Bills Mafia. We're honorary members of Bills Mafia. It is Josh Allen, starting quarterback, and Tre'Davious White, who is an incredible player for the Bills as well. Cornerback, Tre'Davious White. Trey. Should we say Trey? We're going to say Trey.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. What are you pointing at me? All right, so let's start. I actually wanted to start with you, Josh. You were trending today. Did you realize that?
Why? What'd I do?
You threw a fucking sick bomb in practice.
Oh.
For all the right reasons, you were trending.
All right, good. That's good things.
So how do you feel right now, like, getting into camp? Have you changed anything? Because people are like, holy shit, look at Josh Allen. I'm like, that's how he always looks. He just throws bombs down the field.
Yeah. I mean, I just, we worked hard in the offseason. We got some guys to throw to now, so it's always a good thing to get the ball in their hands.
Yeah, do you realize, though, like when teams post these videos on Twitter of their quarterbacks throwing spirals in slow motion, how sweet it looks? Are you thinking about that when you're practicing?
No, I know how sweet it looks, but it's not anything I think about. I'm not thinking, oh, shit, that one wasn't spiraling too great, so... I know that they're not going to put it on social media, though. It's gonna be the good throws, right?
Yes, that's true. Yeah, they curate that. Well, no, we choose to believe that that's what all your passes look like.
Correct.
Just perfect spirals.
I'm with you there.
75 yards.
They don't.
Trey, is he hard to intercept in practice?
Hell yeah. If you want a broke finger, a dislocated finger, yeah, you want to intercept it. But I'm just going to knock it down. I'm not wasting my time with it.
There you go. I did.
I'm not going to miss a game trying to intercept the ball in practice.
I saw the other day he threw a bomb over you, and they called you out. Like, all the reporters that were watching, they were like, Josh threw a bomb to John Brown.
The offense false started, so the play was already dead. So, you know how the internet is, man. They always trying to tear you down, man.
It doesn't matter. It was a false start. Yeah, they did not include the fact that it was a false start on that one.
Yeah.
But did you know it was a false start?
Yeah, I did. That's why I stopped.
Uh-huh.
No, you're lying now.
Trey, so we're good friends. I'm gonna say we're good friends with Coach O. You played for him for half a season. Are you guys sitting in the same room? No.
No, we
Okay.
social distance.
Yeah. So, Coach O, what was it like to play for him, and do you have any great stories? Because we love him so much.
It was great, man. The energy he brought, we needed the change at that particular moment. Our team got stagnant because Coach Miles had been there for 12, 13 years, and it was the same message. And we had a young team, and those guys needed some revamping. He brought the energy, and just guys love to play for him, man. He's complete. Coach Miles was the players coach too, but Coach O is the complete players coach. He takes his players. He takes what they say to heart, and he works with the players, man. Even though if you tell him you're sore, something like that, he just give you the reason to want to run through the wall for him. So he continues to check on us and stuff like that. So he was a thrill to play for, man. I really enjoyed it for the last 8 weeks.
I have
9
to.
weeks,
Well,
how long it was.
I have to mention I went to the University of Wisconsin, and we don't get a lot of big time wins, but Wisconsin actually was part of the reason why Coach O got the job, because you got Bart Houston in Lambeau. Can you believe that you lost to Bart Houston?
No, actually, Wisconsin was very good that year. I think they got up to like number 3 in the country, so they were very good. But we were expecting to win, man. We did not expect to go up there and lose, but it was a tough game. Those guys were really good, and they really shocked us, to be honest. They really shocked us. They was able to run with us, and their defense was really good. For all the athletes we had on the field, bro, they had a great group of guys that year.
I'm gonna just take what you just said and just say Big Ten speed, baby.
There you go.
Yeah.
Speaking of Wisconsin,
yeah.
I mean, Coach Doug's going to turn it down. I'm still confused about the whole ordeal there.
No, I'm gonna come back. So, Josh, I appreciate, because you were a day one ride or die guy with Coach Doug's. I always felt bad when you and Jared Goff would be like, how do you not see anything out there? Like, are you really this bad at the game? But you guys stuck with me. He is going to come back eventually at some point when everyone least expects it.
Coach Doug.
Trey's like, what the hell's going on, Coach Doug's? It's a made up video game, Coach, that I started playing NCAA 14 when the pandemic was going on and there were no sports on. So I would just go online every night and play, and a bunch of people would watch, and Josh would watch and be like, dude, how, like, I'm trusting in you, but you're not very good at this game. And I figured it out eventually.
You did.
Yeah.
And you did win a title with LSU, right?
I won a title with LSU.
You did.
3-time national champions.
Yes.
Trey, were you down in New Orleans for the national championship?
I wouldn't miss it for nothing in the world. That's the only how I got over the playoff loss against Houston.
There you go.
That's the only how I got over.
It was such a fun time down there. Did you cry when they won? No,
I didn't, but I celebrated like I won, because those guys got a ring for all of the guys that came before them. That, you know, especially the 2011 team that lost the last time the national championship was in New Orleans. So all those guys were back. So we had a great celebration in the locker room for those young guys.
I noticed you didn't hand out any money like Odell. So are you even a real Tiger?
Oh, I'm a real Tiger, but I don't have no money to pass out.
You got to get your money from Josh.
No.
Yo.
No.
Trey will have enough here. Come here soon enough.
There we go. Let's start the talk.
We can put it to bed, though, that LSU is now officially DBU, right? Not Texas?
Hold up, that's LSU been DBU. I mean, Texas got a lot of great DBs that came out, but if you just look as of late, man, and how it's not just we're putting them out in the pros, we're actually having guys that perform well in the pros. So that's the thing.
Yeah. Josh, I want to talk to you real quick about kind of a back and forth that's been brewing. It's been bubbling for the last year and a half, almost 2 years, and that's the impending throw-off between yourself and Patrick Mahomes to see who can carry the ball a little bit further in the air. I noticed on the schedule that Kansas City is coming up to Buffalo on October 15th, a Thursday night game.
Yep.
I was thinking maybe that week we travel up there, maybe host a throw-off. I don't know what your schedule is like that week. And then the winner gets Patrick Mahomes' contract.
That's what I was talking to the guys, winner gets to switch. So, like, winner, no matter who wins, we switch.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So-
Perfect. I like
I
that.
think Pat would be okay with that as long as he won the competition. But I'd be okay losing that one.
So you'd be okay losing. Let's say he went out there, he throws the ball 76 yards. You would tank. You would throw 65 yards, and you'd have to suffer the wrath of that for the rest of your career as being the beta to his alpha, and your only consolation prize would be $500 million. You could sleep with that?
Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to ponder over that dilemma that I have here pretty soon. So I'll keep thinking about it.
Okay.
For $500 million, I'm deflating the football store.
Trey, how far do you think, because you're at least slightly unbiased, Josh obviously can tell us how far he throws, but how far do you think Josh can actually throw a football?
Just warmed up from the 1 yard line.
Yep.
He can go over 80 for sure.
Over
On a
80?
good, over 80. I think he can close to 80. I'm gonna give him between 75 and 79. I think he can throw it 80, but I'm just gonna go in the back end. But I think it's plus 75 for sure.
What do you think, Josh?
It's right around that 80 mark. I'd go with it. I think the other day was that one traveled pretty far, huh, Trey?
Are you thinking? There you go. Are you thinking that
You had
this
to bring
year?
it up, but yeah.
What did he do?
That's the play.
Did he take the top off the defense and throw it over you guys?
Yeah, that's the play he was talking about, what y'all guys were talking about earlier. Yeah, I thought that I had an interception as I was looking at it, and as the ball continued to travel and get farther down the field, I just noticed it was like going over my head. So, but I'm running at top speed.
I feel like this is
I thought
the
you
year.
said you gave up on the play though because it was a false start.
Good point.
I was trying to catch back up.
You got fact checked on that one, Trey.
Yeah.
But then I
Fact
almost
checked.
pulled my hamstring trying to catch the ball.
Yeah, don't get hurt. No soft tissue injuries this early in the season. Josh, you think that this is the year that you're going to be able to throw it out of New Era Stadium or New Era Field? Because
No, it's not New Era Field
Oh,
anymore.
what is it now?
Unnamed.
Unnamed.
We want to
Unnamed.
buy the name of it.
TBD, the part of my take field.
I'm all in on that, by the way.
Yes.
I'm all in on Barstool.
Yes.
Field or Barstool Stadium.
Yes.
Do you think?
Hell nah. Trey White Goalie Academy.
So how did that get started, Trey? I know that you always talk about Trey White Goalie Academy. That's how you introduce yourself on Sunday Night Football, right? What is that?
Yeah. I mean, it was something that I kind of joked around with. We was actually at a Sabres game, and I had a cam crew from the team. They were filming me for something, and I think that the Sabres gave up a goal or something, and I was like, whoever the goalie is, to do better, he should come down to Trey White Goalie Academy in Louisiana for some lessons, and he'll be a hell of a goalie. And it kind of just stuck around, and the Pagulas and the team wanted to do some apparel and some hats and stuff like that. So, and it actually was selling. It's actually selling still. So, I'm pretty happy
I bought
about
some.
it.
Hell
Just
yes.
being stupid on a normal day.
I love it. I'm happy we have both of you here because we'll start with you, Josh, and then we'll go to Trey. But if there are no fans at all in the NFL season, I would have to think it helps the offense more than the defense, right? Like, have you thought about how it's going to work when you have no fans and you're trying to run an offense, Josh?
Yeah, I mean, when you go away and you go into a hostile environment, it kind of changes everything. The verbiage that you're able to use at the line of scrimmage, third downs are so much tougher because you get screaming and play clock's running down. You can't make adjustments super late. You got to go, on the silent count. But now with no fans, you're going to be able to say everything at the line, kind of take your time. So it's definitely an advantage for the offense. But even at home, now our defense can talk. They can hear what the offense is saying. They can make their adjustments as they go along the game too, because the defense at home has to kind of deal with the same thing that we deal with on the road.
Interesting. So Trey, are you noticing, or do you think it's going to help you guys in the long term this year, being able to talk more, or is it just another thing that's going to hurt defenses in the NFL where you guys are like, we
honestly,
can't do anything anymore?
I feel like our crowd has a huge factor, especially for the home games.
Yeah.
And disrupting the opposing quarterback. So I feel like no matter what, it's already tough enough to guard these guys in open space in the league, and then if you take out the factor that those guys going to be able to communicate much more on third downs, which is the most important down on during the drive, I think it's going to be definitely a tough deal for us to deal with this year as far as just at home games too.
What about adrenaline? Are you worried about that at all, Trey? Like getting pumped up for a game,
Nah,
not running out of the tunnel kind of thing.
I get pumped up just to go and compete, man. my whole thing is I don't want to be embarrassed on the field. So I'm gonna be pumped up pretty much every Sunday. I'll be ready to go.
Yeah, Josh.
But I tell you this, you're gonna see who really love the game when it comes to not having the cameras around and the fans around, and see who really gonna be out there really playing hard for sure. Still.
Yeah, going to be a lot easier to just quit at halftime and drive home in a season without any fans.
Here you go. See, that's why I didn't want to come on here. I knew y'all was
because Trey, I saw your Instagram video that you did with Shady, where you did an impression of Vontae.
He does the
at
best
halftime.
Vontae impersonation
Can you bring that back out? I want to hear it. It's so funny.
Oh, so what you want to hear about?
I just do
which part?
The whole thing. Start at halftime. Start in the locker room.
Young man's game.
Okay. So I mean, he had just made a crucial third down stop, like 3rd and 4. I think he stopped. He drove and hit the receiver, fists up. Getting the crowd pumped up. So things was going on, and then he would just sit down next to me like it's like 3rd down. The offense on the field. He like, yeah, because he usually have his tape cut all the way up here. Like he taped his wrist all the way up to his elbow, so he get to taking all that off. He was like, yeah, young boy, I think I'm done. I can't do it no more. He said, I think this is my last go-round. So I looked at him. I'm like, what you mean? Like, this your last I know this your last year. I understand that. I'm like, he was like, nah, this is my last game. I ain't got it no more, man. This is a young man's game. He said, yeah, man, y'all got it. I'm done, coach. I can't. I'm not going back out there. So he was just taking everything off. Just casually taking everything off. So I was like, all right, bro. Come halftime, he went up to the dressing room. We come in. He was gone. He was gone.
I kind of respected it in a weird way. Yeah, go ahead.
The next day, I called him, and he picked up the phone like he just didn't make history. Like he wasn't the first person to retire at halftime. He was like, he picked up the phone. He was like, "What's up, boy? What's up, young boy?" I was like, "You good, bro?" He was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just chilling at the crib. I said, hey, yeah, we just going to give you a quick 48 hours to, rethink this, and we know you're going to come back. He was like, nah, I'm done. I done hung it up. I done just poured up me some of this Don Julio.
I kind of, in a weird way, respect it, though, because, obviously leaving at halftime might put a bad, taste in everyone's mouth, being like, you just left us all high and dry at halftime. But being like, yeah, I don't have it anymore. And, I can't help you guys win. I'm done. That's a little bit respectable.
Yeah, I'd rather have a guy do that than stick around.
That's Vontae Davis out there. That's Vontae Davis. He's still going to be respected no matter what. So that's what we were saying.
Yeah.
But you leave us at halftime? Come on, man.
That's tough.
He opted out. That's all he did. He just said, you know what, I'm done. If he had stuck around and his heart wasn't in it, then that would end up being like a drag on the rest of the team. But
it was crazy.
He waits till after the game.
We had unaddressed 3 corners, and the other corner that we had got hurt on special team. So he was the only corner that was left.
Okay,
that's retired at halftime, so we just had to throw somebody in there.
Maybe wait till after the game, but still, I kind of I do respect it because nobody else has done it before. So hats off to him. He's a trendsetter.
That's how he was able to do that FanDuel commercial.
That's right. That's right. Ended up making him money.
Long play.
Just walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah, just walk away, right?
Josh, I hope one thing that you guys keep in the playbook for this year, I know you got a lot of shit for it, but the go route to the fullback. And I think that you should try it again because now's the last time anyone's going to be expecting it because they saw what happened in the last time around where it was like, okay, that's a pretty obvious mistake that he made. Shouldn't have done that. But now nobody's going to look to defend it.
Yeah, I mean, we like our fullback here, and Pat DeMarco. You guys didn't give him enough assists. I know you guys made your own fullback assists.
Yeah.
If you go back and watch some of these quarterback sneaks that I had, he was right there pushing me in. So I'm going to need a recount on those.
Okay, we'll get Jake to look into that. Jake's keeping the stats on that. We can readjust. But this year we're going to be keeping a very, very close watch on those.
Perfect.
Trey, have you buried the hatchet with, not that it's on you, but with Gronk after the famous Gronk slam?
Nah, I mean, I never talked to him.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much, that's over and done with. I don't think, well, people still talk about this to this day. People still talk about that.
It was crazy. I mean, Gronk lost his mind for a minute.
But he only got one game suspension for that, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now imagine if that was me though, got mad that I didn't get a sack on Tom Brady and I did that Tom Brady, how you think, like, what would have been
Probably
my punishment for doing that to Tom Brady?
a little bit more than 1 week, I'd say.
Man, see, they don't value my life, man. Probably now. They ain't value my life back then as a rookie, man.
Assault.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was assault.
It was big
It was
time
definitely assault.
It was definitely assault.
I was hoping.
Hey, but one more thing though. I understand y'all big Josh Allen fan and stuff like that. Why y'all didn't make draft Trey.com? But y'all did it for Josh Allen.
We should have.
Yeah, in retrospect, Josh owes us like
Yeah, that's
10%
crazy.
of his signing bonus. So
Yeah,
we
do you
should've
want to
done it
give
for
us
you.
some? I mean, you don't want us. You don't want to be on the hook for money. Josh literally owes
Yeah.
us $1 million.
Oh
Something
no,
like
I can't
that.
do that. I got 2 kids. I can't give out no money.
Right.
Yeah.
So okay. So it's good that you got drafted on your own merit and you didn't need a website to help you.
So y'all think y'all website really got Josh Allen drafted?
Oh yeah,
Oh, for sure.
He would. Josh.
He was
Al-
like
Jo-
maybe
1,000.
undrafted.
Josh Allen would be a rancher in fucking California right now if it wasn't for us.
Ooh, Josh, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna back y'all on that one though. I think 17 is a pretty bad boy now. I think
he
he
would
would
have
got that without that.
That was the best part. It's pretty much the sweet spot for every joke we make, where we just make people think that we have more influence than we actually do, and then we all kind of know deep down like we didn't do anything.
Man, yeah,
I-
10% of his
I-
signing bonus though.
Yeah.
You know how much signing bonus a quarterback get?
Yeah.
What about
I don't think we're gonna be
re-sign?
having no more part in my take no more after y'all get that piece of that 10%.
What about re-sign Trey White?
Ooh.
Re-sign TreyWhite.com.
Oh yeah, hey, yes, get that started right now.
Okay, so 10% is what you've agreed to.
No. See,
Yeah.
I got kids. I can give you 2.
2%
done.
You
Okay,
drive
that's-
a hard bargain.
Boom.
Damn.
Power shift.
Wow,
Bam.
really got us. Okay.
I need to speed it up now.
All right.
Josh, there's no chance. I mean, we joke, but you know that didn't. You were going to get drafted high no matter what.
I mean, yeah.
right. It's funny, though, to be like, yeah, it was all draft Josh Allen.
So we were in contention to draft the other Josh Allen.
Yes.
Last year.
Yes.
If he potentially could have happened again, and our team had bought the URL, we drafted JoshAllenAgain.com.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
that would have been great.
That would have been
Corner the
pretty cool.
markets on Josh Allen's.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Josh, since we do love you and since we've been such an integral part of your career, I feel like we also have to show you a little bit of tough love every now and again. And
let's hear it.
this comes from us, or it comes to us from Billy Football. He broke down some of your film, and specifically that throw that was put online today where you threw the deep ball. He compared it to your arm angle in college and at the combine, and he's saying that you need to get your elbow higher than your shoulder. Your throwing motion is starting to give off Phillip Rivers vibes. And Billy says, we got you drafted. Keep your elbow high and don't get lazy. Don't be spoiled with rocket arm and have lazy mechanics. So is that something that you've been looking at?
Now I will. You know, I 100% agree with him. You can't argue against him, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
But on the plus side, Phillip Rivers, Hall of Fame guy, and I mean, I don't think it's a terrible thing,
Good point.
you know? So
Yeah.
I guess we're on the right path.
Billy, do you want to defend your take?
I just want to make sure that you don't get lazy in your mechanics in your third year because now there's no excuse, sophomore slump. But I'm a big fan, and I really want you to succeed.
You're the man, Billy.
Oh, there we go.
Keep doing you.
There we go. Trey, I had one last question for you. There's Trey Day in Louisiana?
Yeah, every day is.
Okay.
Sunday in Buffalo.
That's a pretty sick thing to have a day named after you and have it be Trey Day in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Is it
it's
March
pretty dope.
3rd?
Huh?
Is it March 3rd?
Nah, it's April. It's like April. something.
March 3rd
Oh
would be
shit!
cool, though.
Wait. March 3rd's what?
Trey Day. It's two threes.
Oh,
Trey.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
That is good.
I have it in April, man. Around the same time I got drafted, like so.
Wait, you don't know?
April 20.
You don't know Trey Day? You don't know what day Trey
April
Day is?
27. April 27 every year is Trey Day. It's
Someone
the day I got drafted.
someone just fed that to you though.
No. It's the day I got drafted.
I don't.
420.
believe
That's why I
27.
wear 27.
Okay.
27 pick on the 27th day of April.
Josh, what did you get Trey for the last trade day?
I sent him a good luck with Trey Day. Have fun.
That's nice. What a gift.
you. Trey Day. What a fucking awesome thing to have.
Did you get a key to the city or anything? Or a key to the state?
Yeah, I have a key to the city too. Yeah.
Yeah? What does that open?
Yeah. See, I'm trying to become in my hometown where Josh Allen is to Buffalo. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm 0 for 3 on cities to the keys to the city though. 0 for 4 really.
We got to get you one.
You should get one to Buffalo.
Yeah.
If you win a playoff game, then I think that you get a key.
No, it's got to be bigger than that.
I got a key to
we got to win the Super Bowl.
I got a key to Toledo.
To Toledo,
coming.
I saw that.
Yeah, you can come with us when we do that. So that's like partly.
I'm there.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Time and place, I'm there.
All right. So last question I had was MeUndies.com/PMT. Go to MeUndies.com/PMT. Get 15% off your first purchase. I think we've asked you this, Josh, but maybe not. But I know we obviously haven't asked you this, Trey. What is your favorite buffalo wing in Buffalo, Trey?
I like Duff's, man. They got these. No, actually, you know what? Duff's is really good. I ain't gonna lie, but I like to go to this place called Marberry's because they have
Barbill.
No, not Barbill. Marberry's.
Oh, Mulberries.
Marberry's. Hey, look, you guys in Buffalo, please go. Get some of the Trey White spicy barbecue wings at Mulberry. I have my own wings. Yes, I have my
Throw
own
in the
wings.
plug.
And when you buy, you use the code TREYDAY, and a percentage goes to my foundation. So you guys do that, man.
Okay.
What is it? What was your answer? I think it might have might have asked you it too soon to your moving to Buffalo, Josh. But what's your favorite?
Yeah, it'd be a place called Barbill. It's a little. They got two stores now. Barbill.
Yeah, we know
they
that.
got
Very
honey butter barbecue Cajun style. It's fantastic. Their hot is extremely hot, but I'm all in on the Trey White wings too.
I like Barbill's beef on weck too.
Yep.
And do you have?
You guys went?
Yeah, we went there
with
Richie.
Eric Wood and Richie Incognito.
Do you have?
You got to get his name right before you throw a weight at your ass.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's not
true.
somebody
I'm
you want
worried
to piss
about
off. Do you have your own mug there, Josh?
Oh yeah.
Hell yes. That's
Well,
kind of like
that's
you
better
made
than the
it.
key to the city.
Yes,
That's true.
absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
basically the key to the city.
It is.
Absolutely is.
I have one last question. This is kind of an analytics type deal. I saw that Bleacher Report predicts that you guys might have to deal with some adversity in the next couple seasons because the Bills are getting so good that you guys no longer can bank on drafting in like the top 5, top 10. And they predict a downturn to the Bills because you're going to be so good that you won't be able to get good players anymore in the first round. This is real high-level analytical stuff. Is that something that you guys have talked about? Hey, maybe we should start sucking again, and then we can get good draft picks, and that's really the key to building towards the future.
Hell no, they sucked too long before we got here. Hey, look, I'm part of the first year of the new coaching staff, the new turnaround, so I take it real serious. Yeah, we trying to turn it around. We've been to the playoffs now 2 of the last 3 years, and 17 was the first time we made it in 18 years, so we take that very seriously. So, no, we still have a young team, a young core nucleus, and I feel like that's going to keep us going in the right direction for years to come. So
I love
Yeah,
it.
we'll take drafting 32nd over drafting 5th any day of the week.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
the analytics nerds would say that's not good.
Yes, yeah. It's just be like mediocre all the time. Well, thank you guys. We appreciate it. Hopefully, there are fans in the stadium this year because we definitely will come to a Bills game. But like we
I stole
said-
your ticket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're Bills Mafia, honorary Bills Mafia, and I'm excited to see you guys on more primetime games too. I'm pumped for
Yeah.
that.
how many we got?
4. You got 4 of them.
Yeah,
Josh,
Last year, this time, we ain't had not one right.
I know.
have you
I
been
know.
They
mic'd up,
started to
Josh?
know Josh Allen right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Have you been mic'd up for a
it's good that y'all
primetime
got
game yet?
tickets from- Huh?
Have either one of you guys been mic'd up for a primetime game?
Nah.
No.
I feel like that would suck. I would just be constantly thinking about what I'm saying and hoping they don't Sam Darnold me and put out a clip saying I'm seeing ghosts.
I say too many cuss words.
Well,
so
if you
it's probably
guys-
not a great idea.
If you guys do get mic'd up for a primetime game, we'll bump 0.5% off of your fee that you owe us. 2% Trey, 10% Josh. If you just throw in a couple, just say part of my take throughout the entire game.
Part of my take.
You know
part
what?
of
We're
my
gonna
Yeah.
get a play. We'll name it part of my take.
Perfect.
I love it. That's the
Yes.
fullback Hail Mary.
Yes.
Yeah, fullback Hail Mary.
I love it.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you guys. We really appreciate it. It's been fun, and we'll talk soon.
Appreciate
I
it.
appreciate
Y'all
y'all
good
guys.
Thank you guys. Good
Thanks,
luck.
boys.
one. Peace.
That interview with Bills legends, Josh Allen, Tre'Davious White, were brought to you by our good friends over at Norton antivirus. It's sad that cyber criminals are taking advantage of the coronavirus pandemic. They've sent malware to scam people trying to learn about cures for the disease. They've conducted phishing attacks. They've devised counterfeit online pharmacies. They've also focused on the economic stimulus by creating fake banking websites. A lot of dirty dudes out there, a lot of scam artists out there. Protect yourself. They can use phishing emails. That's one of the many ways that cyber criminals can try to take what's yours. All you have to do is you click a bad link in an email, and it could give them access to your passwords or to your personal info. There are more threats than ever, so Norton LifeLock is giving you more protection than ever. So it's Norton 360 with LifeLock, and it provides all-in-one protection. You get device security, identity theft protection, and a VPN for online privacy, and you get a U.S.-based restoration specialist who's going to work to fix any identity theft problems should you become a victim. No one can prevent all cybercrime. No one can stop all identity theft or monitor all the transactions at all the businesses. But Norton 360 with LifeLock is your ally for cybersecurity. So sign up today. You get 25% or more off your first year. That's a huge discount. 25% or more off your first year by going to norton.com/PMT. Ask anybody that's ever dealt with identity theft. Ask anyone that's ever dealt with cybercrime. They wish they could go back and prevent it. It's so much easier to stop it before it starts. It is so much less expensive to stop it before it starts. Get some peace of mind by going to norton.com/PMT, 25% off, Norton 360 with LifeLock.
Okay, let's finish up the show. Reminder, we have a show on Tuesday. We actually have Blake Anderson, Workaholics fame, and Warren Sharp. We're going to talk some NFL preview on Tuesday. Then on Friday, we will have our show as scheduled. So no show Wednesday, but a show on Tuesday. Hope everyone enjoys the Labor Day weekend. Okay. Bigger Than Ben, Part 2. Oh my God, it was so good. It's just following Ben into doctor visits.
Yeah, following Ben around to various hospitals, to his doctor, to the team facility, and it's interspliced with Ben just vlogging, just walking around his house, talking into his iPhone. And if there's one person that the front-facing iPhone camera was not meant to photograph, it's definitely Big Ben. Like, he holds it right at his chin. It looks like the reverse of the pictures that you take of Joe Buck, because he's going from, like, his gullet.
I've done those of Big Ben. Up. Yeah, I've done the up on Big Ben. But maybe this is just my brain is broken by porn, but there's something about someone taking a video and asking questions behind the camera in, like they were in a hotel room, they were in a car. The whole time I'm like, are they about to fuck? Like when they were in the car and she was like, so how's your arm feeling? I'm like, I think they're about to fuck. Like,
what's that you got on there? What are you wearing?
This
is my brace.
I realized,
is it itchy? Yeah, it's a little itchy.
I wrote it down.
Should I make it feel better? Oh yeah.
Like, my brain is so fucked up, and I think that's a common thing that most people probably watch something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. But you just have that vibe. You're like, oh, whoa, this is going to be a porn in a second.
I think I had the vibe, but I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
It's just like subliminally.
Yes.
I was wondering why I was getting aroused during it. I think I figured out why. Big Ben, my theory on this documentary is that Ben sat down when he got injured, and he was like, I'm going to take this time away from football to write a book. I'm going to write my story. I'm going to talk about all the ups and downs that I've been through. And he sat down at his computer and he typed like chapter 1.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here right now with a hurt elbow. And then he looked at it and he was like, I don't know what else to say. You know what? I should take all my thoughts and just make a video out of it.
Make
instead.
a video. I like that. That's actually a spot on probably what happened. I also love the editing of this outside of the selfie videos. It's happened, I think, 3 or 4 times now where it's almost like we won't believe Ben, so we're just going to – he'll say something, and then the editing will cut to his doctor saying the exact same thing. He'll be like – it opened – this part 2 opened with him saying they had never seen an injury like that, and then it goes right to his doctor being like, we've never seen an injury like that. It's almost like a parody.
You can almost tell, though, that the question that was asked to the doctor was leading him to say it a certain way, because Big Ben does say, like, no one's ever seen the amount that I had torn off the bone was just never before seen in any quarterback. And the doctor was like, yeah, you don't see that a lot.
Yeah.
It's certainly not something that I don't think I've ever operated on.
The producer literally asked, hey, have you ever seen anything like this? Talk about that.
Talk about how little you've seen things like this.
Yeah, all the things you've seen.
Yeah.
Have you seen anything like this? So we also had the doctor. The doctor is a great character in this because he has been brought in just to reaffirm how tough Big Ben is. When he gets his stitches out, the stitches scene was like maybe 3 seconds of taking the stitches out and 5 minutes about talking about how much it was going to hurt. And then afterwards being like, told you it was going to hurt. But he also dropped this gem when he said, I don't think people realize what it takes to get Big Ben out there to entertain them. He's had over 220 visits. What is that? So when Ben gets retaped, is that a visit? What qualifies as a visit?
That's a visit. If you're a hypochondriac, you can have you can rack up 300 doctor's visits almost instantaneously.
Thank God he did this. This is he just made this for us.
Yeah.
I really think that he made this there's two idiots who joke about how I'm like a dog who fakes injuries all the time. So let me make a documentary that's just talking about my injuries.
Well, and then there were injuries within the injuries too.
Yeah.
So there was one scene that was in there where Ben was sitting, I think, at I don't know, maybe a soccer field watching his kids play, and he turned the camera on and he goes, so I've got a cold.
Yes.
And so I'm dealing with a cold right now. In addition to the elbow. So update your little glowing figurine silhouette that you put on Fox NFL Sunday where you talk about all the injuries I have with also a sinus infection.
Yeah, sinus, lungs, get it all.
He should have done a side documentary, like the play within the play, of just him getting over that cold while he's dealing with the elbow injury.
How many times do you think Big Ben has said, I think I got corona?
Oh, my God. Yes.
He's got a million tests. So the only other two things I had...
It's essentially the Passion of the Christ. Big Ben made the Passion of the Christ for himself.
Yes.
But the Shroud of Turin is just a terrible title.
Yes, it's incredible. So the only other two things I had from it was he was cleaning his dog poop in his backyard barefoot.
Yep.
Psycho. Just walking around.
I like that. You got to feel the ground. Yeah.
And then at the end... he had the producer or director or whoever's fucking making this, it's probably just Big Ben's cousin. They had a moment where they did the soft music and Big Ben's running around in a sun-soaked football field, and I'm sitting there Big Ben is making a Tom Rinaldi piece where they talk to a guy whose whole family died in a fire and then he got cancer and beat it and got to the NFL. Big Ben just fucking tore a couple ligaments in his elbow.
And now he's hanging and this was his first hang sesh with the bros since he tore his elbow. And
it was the greatest redemption ending to, this beautiful scene and soft lighting.
It was my wish.
Yeah, he's jogging around. It's we're letting the dog free again after all the things gone through. It's wait, hold on. He missed a year. Alex Smith had an injury that was 10 billion times more horrific than Big Ben.
How upset do you think Big Ben was when he saw that Alex Smith video? And he's
God.
like, how come I don't have any footage of my kids welcoming me home from the hospital, spraying me down with Mountain Dew and gravy, walking into my house for the first time?
I love
him. It was you remember that video, Cecil the Lion, when a lion gets reintroduced to the wild, and they see their old friends for the first time? They let Big Ben out of the car, and he's like, That's
Pouncey.
That's Mason Rudolph.
Yeah. Oh shit. Wonder what Pouncey's up to. It's incredible. I don't know. Are there how many more? It would be so.
I think we have 4 more.
It would be so Ben Roethlisberger to release a 2-part documentary, each being 17 minutes long, and being you could have just put it in one.
Yeah.
I would love that so much. That's it.
You have to wonder how much Big Ben's porn addiction played into the never before seen elbow injury on his dominant arm.
True.
He was just jacking it too hard.
True. And as I mentioned before, there's just a feeling of a porn vibe. Big Ben probably had a lot to do with the storyboarding of this documentary.
Yeah, this is why. Well, it's why his wife figures so prominently in it, because I think she's probably been up. She knows his secret.
Yes,
that he just threw on a couple casting couch videos, went at himself with too high viscosity lube, threw his elbow out, and he had to make it up for her by putting her into his documentary.
Unbelievable. All right, that is our show. We got a big week next, guys. Football's back.
Football is back on
Thursday. Football is back next week. I don't know what it's going to look like. It's going to be weird, but football is back. Have a great Labor Day weekend. Billy, do you have something planned? Because I'm going to give another Madden code. Okay. See who does it. No. We'll finish, and I'll give it after. And I'm also going to pick a ping pong ball. But you can talk.
Love you guys. Billy?
TD42RRNKENRT. That's PlayStation 4.
Red pandas are not actually pandas.
It's true.
Or bears, for that matter.
What are
What?
they? They're raccoons, right?
Red pandas are basically red raccoons.
Red trash pandas.
28. You are like when you meet like a 5-year-old and you're like, what'd you learn in school today? And he just starts fucking shouting out all these stupid facts about
You're the kid
animals.
from Jerry Maguire. That's what you are. You're
It
a
is
grown.
fun. It is
yeah.
fun.
Fun.
It is fun.
In the weekend.
Dude, you did a great job today. Jimmy Tatro, sweet. Mm-hmm. Are you going to watch the...
Dude, Jimmy Tatro, if he actually said I was
He's-
chill, that's like... That's
No.
like
He said
Dalai-
sweet as in like he's he's
No,
very
he was-
nice.
No,
He was like,
that's
"That's
a
a chill
Dalai
ass
Lama
bro."
saying that you've reached like Dharma.
Yep, exactly.
All right. We'll
Love
see
you guys.
everyone.
Have a happy Labor Day weekend.
To remember, shine.